Harmon, my man Harmon, he's hilarious, he's wonderful. He's not me on Facebook anymore, thank God. He was scaring me with that because he was so good at it.
Yeah.
Comedy Writers Guild.
Comedy Writers Guild.
It's a motherfucking Comedy Writers Guild.
Who's ready to fuck bitches and get funny? Yo, what's going on, you beautiful fucks? Welcome back to another amazing episode of Comedy Writers Guild. You know, everybody's saying that Thursdays are the new Fridays now that Comedy Writers Guild is here. All right. For those of you that don't know, my name is Harmon. I am the creator and the host of Comedy Writers Guild. And as always, I have my amazing, special, don't know what I would do without him, co-host Travis Wayne. That pretty guy right there with the Topo Chico. Matter of fact, that's actually a good idea, Travis. I'm going to take me a nice little sip of Topo Chico before we get this podcast started. For those of you that are new here and don't know how it works, let's get into it. So how it works is we'll start off with a joke setup or a concept, and it is your job to deliver the funniest punchline in the comments. You'll have 15 minutes to submit your answers. Meanwhile, we'll try our best to keep you entertained with our spontaneous and hilarious banter on topics of conversation that just happen to naturally arise. So we're going to bring on a special guest here in a moment. They will have 30 minutes on the podcast, but you only get 15 minutes. Travis, make sure to keep an eye on that clock. Don't give these motherfuckers one more second over 15 minutes, or my friends are going to make me fight you. Okay? So Travis is going to stay on top of that. That being said, let's get down to it. What this podcast is all about with the first joke concept of the night. What kind of action does Santa get into once Christmas is over? And as always, Travis is going to put that right above the screen right here. It'll stay there so that you guys don't fucking forget what it is. I don't want to hear your ass in the comments. Oh, what's the joke concept? Look up, asshole, where my friends will make me fight you. So Yeah, man. It's been an amazing week. I don't know who's all watched Kill Tony this past week, but our special guest from last week was on Kill Tony, Alexa Arizari, and she fucking killed it, dude. Holy shit. We'll get into that. We'll talk about it. But of course, we knew she was going to kill it. She pretty much used Comedy Writers Guild last week as a 30-minute set. So it was amazing. But not only that, we had Comedy Writers Guild OG member Juan Sancho Villa. Wait, how's he go? Sancho Pancho Villa Comedy. That's what he's being called on Kill Tony. He was on there. He fucking killed his minute, right? But then we also had someone who was Comedy Writers Guild adjacent. Not many of you know, but we had Mio Love as one of our special guests. I know you guys remember her. I know you guys remember her. Some of you ladies might as well. But she has her podcast, Stoned Age Podcast, and her co-host from there, Ryan Shields, made it on a Kill Tony this week too. So congratulations, Ryan. And big up to Sancho Pancho, and then also Alexa fucking crushing it. But I bring all that up to bring this up. As you guys know, we had Yoni and Kristie on here one time from Kill Tony, and we happened to ask them. We were like, who do you think like a up and coming rising star in the comedy community is to you? And Kristie, without hesitation, brought up this lady who we're bringing on right now. So I introduce to you guys Kristie Hayden.
Hello.
Hey, welcome to Comedy Writers Guild. Thank you for coming on.
Hello. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
So how long have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy for 8 years. Just about. It'll be officially 8 years in February.
Okay. And how's it been going for you?
It's been going good. Can you give me just 1 second? I've got a friend that needs to come here and she's having trouble. I'm so sorry.
No,
Okay.
you're fine. You're totally fine. Listen, guys, this is a perfect time while she's talking to her friend to go get yourself a nice, cold, refreshing Topo Chico. Travis, what flavor do you have there?
I got mango, the best flavor of any beverage ever created.
Yeah, dude, I'm actually very jealous of that. I think that's
It's so damn good his fucking camera froze. If you want to be frozen in your fucking tracks too, from the flavor, go pick up a Topo Chico right now.
Dude, that looks so good. I just got stuck for a second. I don't know what happened. It just warped time and space. My internet connection is fine, but yeah, I'm totally jealous that I don't have that flavor, dude. But I do have the lime with mint extract, and it is fucking bomb, dude. It gets you laid.
Yeah, I actually for real tried that one last week, and Harmon is not lying when he says that if you don't know what you're drinking, it could be mistaken for like a Corona with lime.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Did you park on the other side? I parked on the. Okay.
Sounds like her friend made it.
I'm just doing.
By the way, we told her that this is an OnlyFans broadcast, so Merry Christmas to you guys, audience.
We got you. We try to get Mio Love on here. She wasn't having it. She said, no. I love when she said that on the podcast. It was fucking hilarious.
Oh, so sorry. So sorry. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I've been doing it for 8 years. I started in Dallas and I moved kind of to Austin summer of 2024. So the first like 6.5 years I was in Dallas, and then the last year and a half I've been in Austin.
How would you say the move has been? You like it in Austin?
I do. It's been like kind of up and down. I mean, I'm still there for a year and a half, so I guess I like it. But it's definitely tough to get like I wouldn't say that my career's where I would like it to be, like where I can live comfortably, but I've grown a lot since I moved to Austin. And I've been able to get a lot of stage time. So I think I definitely found like a um it's just a very different scene than Dallas. Uh but I think I've had a lot more like freedom in Austin to like really take more chances and like figure out like who I want to be. Cuz in Dallas it was more I wanted to be like a clean comic really bad when I was in Dallas, which isn't a bad thing,
Okay.
but I would always think to myself, I was like, well, if it's not clean, then it's not funny or whatever, like, whatever. But when I got to Austin, I realized, like, oh, I mean, being able to work clean is really valuable, but you should just be and say whatever you want to, like, do whatever you want to do, like, as long as it's funny and it's comfortable for you. And I like that in Austin, you don't really feel the pressure to be like clean or anything. You just can kind of do whatever you want. So
Did you
I've
feel
learned a
the press-
lot.
I'm sorry. Did you feel the pressure to be clean in Dallas?
Kinda. They really value that there.
Okay.
Like if you want to work the clubs, there's so many clubs there. So if you want to work the clubs, like they really you don't have to be clean, but it's really valuable there. Like you get a lot more work if you can work clean. Like you can because you're kind of the first step, at least when I started. It's not so much like this anymore with TikTok and just all the ways that you can blow up now, like quickly. Um, but when I first started, it was pretty much like every single comic was like, okay, you go to the open mics, then maybe you get a guest spot here and there, then you want to be an MC. And in order to be an MC, your your chances of getting more of those spots are better if you can work clean because usually that's what people want when they're starting off the
Hmm.
show.
I did not know that. I guess
Yeah.
it all depends on the area.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like clean comics that came out of Dallas that people like we really valued. And so I like that I started there because it kind of taught me how to be professional. Not that you really need that anymore, but it's
Yeah.
good. It's a good skill to have.
Yeah.
Um yeah, so I feel like I got a lot of really good kind of starter tips there. And I got to work at a lot of clubs. So and most clubs are run similarly in that way. Like the MC does 10 minutes. No, like basically you can't say fuck or like talk about sex too much and stuff. Like that's pretty much what clean means. It doesn't mean you can't curse at all. You just keep it pretty light. And so I learned that when I was there. So when I got to Austin, it was way different, if you can imagine, because a lot of the comics there do kill Tony and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was way different. And I'm not saying that I really go on stage and like say horrible things, but not that they're horrible, but kind of, I mean, depends what humor you like. Um, but I like that I can get like, there's freedom. Like I don't feel like I need to fit into a clean box or anything. It's just
Yeah.
like I know that there's nothing that since I'm not a super edgy or like offensive comic, there's nothing that I can't say when I'm in Austin, pretty much. Because
Yeah.
my material is more just kind of like sad girl humor in a way. Like I feel like I'm sort of switching into something else. Like I'm building more of like a character for myself. But at least for the first like few years, I would basically trauma dump on stage. And it was funny, but it was like I would only make jokes about like horrible things that had happened to me. And I still kind of do that, but it's a lot more vamped up, I guess. But in Dallas, I remember being like kind of stressed out whenever I would get an MC spot. I would get so in my head, I was like, I can't do this joke I want to do about my mom's funeral or whatever because I'm worried it might bring the vibe down at the beginning of the show, like kind of thing. And so I would get really when I started getting in my head about that so much, I was like, well, maybe because I'm not an MC, I'm a headliner, so I might as well just go to Austin and like just kind of spread my wings. I won't get as much paid work, but at least I can go on stage and work out what I really want to work out instead of just doing this 10-minute set just because it's clean that I don't really have fun doing anymore.
So what you're saying is clean comedy really limits you as a comic. That's what you're saying.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, if you're like Nate Bargatze or something, then it's your thing.
Yeah.
Then you're, it can be done. There's a lot of clean comedians, that's him too, that do it. Even like Fluffy's pretty clean and stuff. Like you can be clean. I don't think it limits you, but for me, it felt limiting because I don't think that I'm really a clean comedian. I can work clean, but my best sets are when I'm just up there doing whatever I want to do, and that may not always be clean. And when I start getting in my head about like, oh, I shouldn't talk about this or whatever, that's when I don't perform as well, or I fall back and take a safe route and do jokes that I've done a million times that I don't really have that much fun doing anymore. Like you kind of outgrow your jokes after a while, and I like being able to just go up there and do what I want to do because that's what's going to give me the best set. And sometimes whenever I was in Dallas, I would do that and I would have a great set, but there would just be moments where I would get really in my head about it because I wanted to impress everybody there. But now it's like, I know that what I'm talking about is good and it may not get me a lot of MC bookings anymore, but I don't like 8 years in, it's like I don't know. I think I'm ready for more anyway. Like
Yeah.
I did a lot of MC work whenever I was living in Dallas, like a lot. And I was personally like getting kind of like I want to move on to feature or headliner. And I felt like since Austin wasn't that far and you can live here for like pretty affordable, it's a pretty affordable city to be in, at least the way that I'm doing it. And so I was like, that's easy. I'll just go over there for a little bit and see what happens. And
Are
I
you
do
doing
enjoy it.
great? No, I'm sorry. Are you doing comedy full time? Is that what you do?
I do it a lot, but no, it's not my full-time job. I have like survival jobs as well, or side hustles, if you will. I do dog walking, I clean houses, DoorDash, this other job that's called brand ambassador. Anything that I can just pick up and like do whenever I need to is like what I like to do.
Yeah. Good.
For money, because I don't want any. I waited tables for a really long time, and like I've worked in other service industry jobs, and I don't want to like answer to that kind of work anymore. It's just like it doesn't matter to me. Like I tried to work at Chick-fil-A a few months ago and I lasted a while, but I was just like, man, I just don't want to like deal with all this crap anymore. Like, like having to, people correcting you on things that don't matter and just wanting you to like be involved and like work on and like learn all these different things. It's like I'm not gonna become a manager here. Like I'm just trying to survive. Like so my jobs are more like I just pick up when I see an offer and I just grab it and just go and do what I can do. But comedy's what I want to be my full-time job. That's what I'm working towards. So
Great. What does your creative writing process look like for you?
sometimes going up on stage is really important. I definitely need to basically I'll just word vomit for a while and then I try to condense it. Sometimes if an idea pops into my head and I know it's good, I have a pretty good understanding of like, oh, that's gonna go in this joke with this idea that I had or whatever. And I'll write it out by bullet points. Sometimes I write it out exactly how I'm gonna say it. That happens sometimes, but sometimes it's not always that easy. So if I really can't think of like how to write it, then I'll just bring it to the stage and try to riff on it for a little bit. And then I usually go, all right, we did that, see what works, take note of what worked, try it again, shorter and more condensed, and then keep adding on to it. whether that's listening to the recording and writing as I'm listening, doing the same thing. It's just a lot of like writing, performing, condensing, and over again and then sometimes when I'm on stage too, especially if it's like a joke that's kind of new but not finished, like not, I mean, I guess a joke's never finished, but it's kind of new, but it's not like, but there's hits. um Sometimes like things will come to me while I'm on stage that I'll say, and that's always really good. I tend to think a lot. I tend to get a lot of good punches when I'm up there, which is nice. And I think that
Okay.
comes with time. The longer you've been doing stand up, the more
Oh yeah.
comfortable you are. Like you something pops into your head up there and you just know it's going to work and then it does. That's a great way that I polish jokes, but I still write them out. Sometimes it's on the computer, sometimes it's on paper. I'm kind of messy with my writing. I have several spirals and folders, and I go on Google Docs, I go on my notes app. I have
Mm-hmm.
so much. It can be really overwhelming, but I always end up like making it work. Like when an idea is really good, it stands out to me and I end up like trying to focus on the one that I'm the most excited about and then go from there. And that's kind of my process is messy, but I also feel like it's pretty common for most comics to kind of do it that way.
Yeah,
Um,
it's pretty. Yeah, it's messy, but that's your style. You know what I mean? Like that's
yeah.
what helps you. So, and like I tell people all the time, we're on what episode 46 or something like that now, Travis.
45.
45. So we've had 45 special guests. 40 times 5 times 4, that amount of people, and everybody has a different process.
Mhm.
And it all just works for them. And that's the whole thing with me. I love learning. I love the art of comedy. I'm like a nerd with it. And so just like learning people's process is fun to me. I don't care about whatever these people in the comments think about it, but I love it. I love hearing that. So that's cool. So you make a few bullet points, you go up on stage, you kind of word vomit. Sometimes things come out of it, sometimes they don't. Do you record all your sets? And if you do, is it video or audio?
If it's a show where there's a pretty good audience, good lighting, and I know exactly what I'm gonna say, and I know that like there's certain jokes that I'm trying to get a good clip of, then I'll do video. But if it's just like a random open mic and I'm doing like 3 or 4 minutes, and the size of the crowd doesn't really matter on that one, um but if it's just like kind of something where I'm doing a really short amount of time and like I'm working stuff out, then I'll just do audio recording because it's
Okay.
easier than setting up a tripod for, a 3-minute set.
Yeah.
I really only record video if like I'm planning on getting a clip or something out of it. I guess I could watch myself more, but at this point I kind of know what I'm doing with my like I know what I'm kind of looking like when I'm doing stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you're starting off, I would say it is recommended to video record as much as you can so you can see what it is that you're doing in the beginning stages with your face and your body that might be distracting. Um,
Or whether or not you're moving the mic stand to the side of you or behind you and not standing behind it, and
yeah.
the way you're moving, the way you're postured, all that. Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely in the beginning, I would think it's very helpful. Do you have a favorite joke of yours that you wouldn't mind sharing? Like maybe it's a favorite joke of yours, maybe it's the one that gets the biggest pop.
Yeah, one that I wouldn't mind sharing. I guess I can. Um, like, um, there is one that I'm. I just like when you tell them when you're not on stage, it's weird. So I'm trying to think of one that I'm comfortable like just telling in a conversation. Um, I guess one that I really like to do right now is I live. No, I don't want to do that one here. Okay. I have one that I'm kind of like, it's so awkward to tell my jokes when I'm not on stage.
No pressure.
Okay, I have this one that I do. It's yeah, it it's like I would go to the strip club a lot. I would get crazy at this strip club. I don't know what happens, but it's like I get drunk and I see a beautiful woman and I'm like, I could save her. And I get crazy. Like my first girl kiss was with a stripper. Um, it was also the first time I went home and Googled, can you get HIV from kissing a stripper? The answer is no, but you can get pink eye if you put your face in their ass cheeks.
Oh God. Is that a true story?
It doesn't matter. It's a joke.
Uh,
Fair.
I'm only asking because everybody in the chat is going crazy. They want to know if it's a true story. No, I wanted to know. I'm sorry, I outed myself.
I don't know. I feel like when it comes to jokes, they're just jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got a question. You said earlier that at least back in Dallas, you were doing a lot of trauma dumping on stage. Would you say that you would be as good of a comedian or a comedian at all without having had the trauma?
No, I think trauma is a key ingredient to being funny.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. I
uh,
agree.
and I don't know. Anytime I hear about like certain people that I don't know what trauma they have, but I know that they don't like. They look really clean cut. They don't smoke or drink or do any drugs. Like they never have. It's not that they did them and now they're sober. It's that they just like never have. I feel like those are the people you end up hearing stories about that are weird and creepy and like bad. Um, but the I don't know, people who had more like regular, like fucked up stuff, it's usually I don't know. That's not really true, but I think if you use your trauma right, it makes you a really funny person or a really good artist.
No,
Um,
absolutely. I feel like some of the best art comes from like drug use and trauma and all that. That's actually a really good point. That's like something that needs to be studied. People that haven't had anything, like Tony Hinchcliffe talks about it all the time. Like he calls people out. He's like, "Your parents are still together, aren't they?" You know, and he
yeah.
calls it every fucking time that he could tell by their comedy that this person was like a trust fund kid or something. And those people end up telling the weirdest fucking jokes too, you know?
Mhm. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got people that have had trauma that are just naturally funny and naturally just have this natural presence on stage, and then you have people that probably didn't have trauma or something, and they're just acting like the second coming of Mitch Hedberg,
Uh,
you know.
shots fired. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I never like to like, stereotype everybody, but I do notice there's typically a correlation with that. It's almost always on the nose. Um,
Eh,
so yeah, I think it's bet your chances of being naturally funny for sure if you've had a fucked up childhood or whatever. Um, it's just that's where humor comes from. And if had a great childhood, then I don't know, why aren't you like a nurse or something? Like you could get any job.
yeah.
I don't know. Uh,
Oh, that's a great joke concept. I am writing that down. Thank you.
yeah, all right.
Sorry, this is how my writing process works. I have to go on my notes app and instantly write it down, or I forget that shit.
So have you done like a lot of comedy in any cities other than Dallas and Austin?
Yeah, so I go to New York a lot because my sisters are in Brooklyn, so I have a place to stay when I go there. So I've been to New York to I've done a lot of shows there. And then I've been to California. It was once a few years back, but I got to do a little bit of stuff there. And then I don't know if you said besides Texas or besides Austin, but I did do Dallas, Houston, San Antonio a lot. And this recently, I just branched out and I went to Atlanta and did some stuff.
How was
And
that?
then
How was Atlanta?
they were really great to me. I ended up getting on like 5 or 6 shows while I was there, so I felt like a win. Um, I didn't do a ton of clubs, but they have a lot of, shows independently run at certain places where there's a stage and a light. Like I wouldn't call it a bar show, but like a pretty good, independent show. But I felt like the crowds were really fun and the comedians were really nice. I don't know that I would live there, but I would definitely like to go back. And I got to do one show in Philly, which was really fun. It was a small crowd. It was kind of a last minute one because I was with my sisters all week for that trip.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know if I was going to be able to do shows, but I ended up getting on one and it was so fun. Even though it was a small crowd, it was at a typewriter shop, but I
Oh,
really
okay.
enjoyed myself.
Huh. Do
They
you
were
remember
really
what it was called?
the show. I could look it up, but I
Okay.
can't look it up right now. But it
Yeah,
was
that's fine.
run. It was run by a girl named Jamie, and yeah, I don't remember what it was called. But if I do, I'll send it to you if you want to put it somewhere where people can find it. I don't know,
Yeah.
or if
Well,
you
I
just
want
want
to
to know.
find it because I'm near there. So
Oh, okay.
that'd be
I'll
great.
definitely send it to you if
Yeah.
you remind me.
Now,
Huh?
one thing I'm very curious of, maybe it's because it's a northern thing, I'm too southern to understand, but what is a typewriter shop? The current year is 2025.
It's a typewriter repair shop. It's wild. You can bring in your old typewriter and they'll repair it for you. But it's a really cool space for a comedy show. It's almost like a Don't Tell vibe, Like I feel like that's where, like what Don't Tell is, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I feel like that's like a place that they would use for a show. Like it was so cute and it was very intimate. But yeah, that's all I really know. I was surprised too. I'm like, I've never used a typewriter. Um, it's vintage. People like that stuff. People like old stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
mm,
Sorry, I thought it was just like a euphemism, like a speakeasy for fentanyl or something.
in
no, that'd be
Philly,
cool
yes.
though. Maybe it is.
So somebody who's been doing comedy for 8 years, if you could give any advice to somebody who is just starting out or wants to try comedy, what advice would you give them?
Um, for sure, like just write as much as you can beforehand. If you're like me and you don't have no idea where to start, like it makes you like I don't know, because I know for me, I didn't even know that they did open mics at like random places. I thought or that anyone could sign up. I thought that you my thought when I decided to start doing stand up was that you just had to like know people, I don't know, be famous already. I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I Googled how to get into stand up comedy. I was living in Dallas at the time, and this club it's called Dallas Comedy Club now, but at the time it was called Dallas Comedy House. And they had classes there that you could take to get into stand up and like learn from someone who was already doing it. And so I just signed up for that because I was like, what? I don't know, why not? And it was like an 8-week thing. You go once a week, and then at the end you get to perform what you worked on in class. And I thought that was if you can afford it. Sometimes these things are kind of expensive. I don't remember how much that costed me. I could afford it at the time. But I liked it because I didn't know where to start. And but of course, now that if someone was coming, I would say, oh, just go to like this open mic, like I would look up what open mics, if they're doing it in an area that I know, I would make a few suggestions. I don't think you need to do the class, but I know that made me feel more comfortable because I didn't know anyone who had ever done stand up and I didn't know where to go or what. And I was really young too. I was like 21. So I just was kind of like a baby. I didn't know.
Well, if you didn't know anybody who was doing stand up, what was it that got triggered inside your brain to where you were like, I want to do this? Like, what made you want to start writing, doing comedy, and doing stand up?
Um, I was a theater student in college, so I was performing in I never really got into like plays though. I got into theater while I was in college. I didn't do it in high school or anything. Um, and I never really was crazy about doing productions. I like would audition sometimes, but I would always fumble the audition because I don't know, I just wasn't really a theater kid. And everybody else around me, I think I was intimidated a little bit because everyone else around me had been doing it for so long, and they knew like all these playwrights and they knew all these plays really well, and they were just super theatrical, and I was just kind of like I don't really know what I'm doing here. I just wanted to study this because it just spoke to me for some reason. I wanted to study theater because it looked fun, and I thought I might take it somewhere. And while I was in my theater classes, we would have to perform and stuff. And a couple times in this one class, I would do these performances, and it would make people would like be laughing, it would make everybody laugh. And I after enough times, I was like, I think I like this. Like I like making people laugh. Like maybe I should
Okay.
look into stand up. And a lot of times like I would write my own monologue and it would be funny. Sometimes it would be funny and I wasn't even trying to be funny. So I was like, I think being funny is something that comes naturally to me. And so that got me to Googling, how do I get into that? And at the time too, Netflix comedians, that was like big, like watching comedy specials on Netflix, that was becoming like really popular. And I I would just sit there and watch like random specials. I found out about like Tom Segura that way, and these are all big now, but at the time this was like 2015, 2016. They weren't that big then, and I would watch them and I was like, this is crazy. Like I didn't know that many comedians until Netflix started like promoting stand-up specials all the time.
Sure.
And so that kind of got me into it too. I was like, man, there's a lot of people that do this that I've never heard of that are really funny. So I don't know. I started getting curious about how to get into it.
Yeah. Yeah, Netflix really opened the floodgates, but there's also been like a comedy boom since then, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They're coming out with this new movie that I really want to see. It's got Will Arnett in it. It's about stand up.
Oh, okay.
I think it's called Is This Thing On. I just saw the
Oh,
preview for it.
yes. I did see that. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So it's really becoming popular. I mean, it's blown up astronomically since 2016.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is gonna bring all types of crowds, like, Joe Rogan opening his club in Austin, and the whole Austin scene. It's just gonna bring, crazy fucking people. People living in their buses,
mhm.
down there in Austin, all the homeless folks, people impersonating Mitch Hedberg. Yeah, so now we have come to sorry, you looked hurt by that. Um, we have come to the end of the questions. So now we are going to move on to the joke concept. You ready for that? Are you going to be our
Yeah,
judge?
I'm ready.
All right. All right, guys. She is going to be judging you guys harshly. Travis, do you have those up on the screen?
I certainly do. You want to
All right.
reintroduce the concept?
Yes, sir. Let's get down to it. The first joke concept of the night is, if I could find it. Sorry. What kind of action does Santa get into once Christmas is over?
All right, let's see what the people said. First up, we got Brian Lewis. Brian Lewis said, when Christmas is over, Santa turns the oldest elves into compost to feed the next year's workforce. Fucking Jesus. That's Brian Lewis. Next, we have Philip Castor. And Philip Castor said, Santa returns to Arkansas, to his church, pretending he isn't Elvis. Elaborate.
Okay.
And next we have Jester. And Jester said he plays Sexy Santa for bachelorette parties all year long. And next up we have Drew Chickens. Drew Lovett. Drew said, after Christmas, Santa and his elves make sex toys for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
All right.
That's a good one.
I'm
That
gonna
is.
I'm gonna hit a refresh, see if anyone else had a joke with enough reactions to qualify.
Really?
Here.
That's it?
Yeah.
4 or 5 of them?
Yep.
What the fuck, guys? Guys, go react, or my friends are gonna make me fight you.
Yeah.
React to these jokes, man. I know there's better ones. Well, not better ones, but I know there's more than that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna read off a few more that got a fair amount. Again from Jester. Jester said he smokes the longest blunt ever, and when it's done, it's Christmas again. Sounds like something you do, Jester. Let's see. Justin Dean said, after Christmas, Santa goes back to his 9 to 5, just being Satan. What a twist. Jester said he's actually just the Liver King. Spoiler. From Andy Dellinger. Andy Dellinger said, in his downtime, Santa does work as an extra in Friends reruns.
Reruns?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Not
cool.
sure how that would work, but yeah. Time travels back to the 90s. Brian Lewis said Santa finally goes to the damn bathroom.
All right. So those don't have the likes though, right?
Right.
All right, let's cut it off there then.
I gotcha.
These fuckers don't want to react, then that's all they're gonna get. Did any of those stand out to you?
I think that the Valentine's Day sex toy one was pretty creative.
Oh,
You don't know the can of beans you just opened up. All right.
Yeah, you definitely just opened a can of beans. So that the guy that you just voted for has never made it on this podcast yet.
Oh,
But everybody's been wanting him to make it on.
oh okay.
Yeah.
Well, get him on.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But before we get him on, I would like to say thank you for coming on and sharing your advice and your wisdom. I hope everything goes well for you in comedy. I hope you meet all the milestones you wish to get to, and you have an awesome career doing this. And guys, Travis put all her links down below. Go give her a follow. Follow her on social media. The first place you can start with helping out comics is just giving them a couple likes and a couple follows. So thank you for coming on tonight.
Of course. Thank you for having me. It was fun.
Absolutely. Also, Kristie Nova is in the chat and she said hello.
I know I watched the clip of her on here and it was so sweet. I didn't realize she gave me that shout out, but you mentioned her to me when you asked me to do it. So yeah, that's really nice.
Of course.
What up, dog?
All right. Well, you have a great night and thank you for coming on again.
Of course. Thanks for having me. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Travis, if you could give her a little help.
Yep. Let's see.
Awesome.
Always pleased to know that there are female comics out there that do their writing while not in traffic.
Yeah. Yeah. It is nice to know. And guess what else is nice to know? Fucking Drew Chickens is coming on tonight. Hell yeah, dude. The moment everybody's been waiting for. Holy shit. There he is. Before we start, hold on. Let me get down to what this podcast is all about with the second joke concept of the night. Plot twist. And I'm just making this up as I go. Drew is going to pick the next winner. All right. If Jesus came back, what new trend would be condemned as a sin? And that was brought to you by Spencer Eskridge. He's the one that won the Create Your Own Concept last week, and that was his concept. So, Drew, dude, what the fuck is up, man? Thank you for letting me talk. Holy shit, I was just talking for like 10 seconds and you didn't fucking interrupt me.
Now, I don't know if I'll ever say this again, but go ahead and unmute that mic, Drew.
Oh, that's why. He was probably talking this whole fucking time.
Nah, he's been good.
There you go.
What's up?
At work making guns, I figured I might make a dildo real quick.
Ooh.
Well, Santa's sex toys, you know.
Oh, yeah, you do look like one of his elves. Yeah, you look like you'd use a gun as a dildo, too.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully not that big, only 9mm. What's going on with you, bro?
Still and working.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. How's life?
Going good. Getting ready for Christmas.
Yeah.
Cold here.
That's right. It is. It is. It's cold.
The guest was really cool.
Yeah. You know what? I knew you'd be on if she was on.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, Amy. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to mention your girl's name on the podcast. I just thought about
That's
that.
all
I
good.
apologize. But we are always telling you, hey, we're going to tell Amy anytime you say something smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us your latest joke.
Okay. Do you know the only mammal that can't jump? It's an elephant. And they're from Africa, and I think it's because they're not black.
Okay, well, there goes Drew Chickens, everybody.
Fucking hell, dude.
Guys, I'd like to apologize for me asking him what his latest joke is. I should have seen that coming.
My friends will make me fight you, dude.
All right, you redeemed yourself. Okay. Yeah, so Drew, we've known you for a while now, man. You are like one of the number one people that like to hang out in Discord with us. Like, how has Comedy Writers Guild been for you personally? Like, what would you say?
It's really cool community. I really enjoy it. Like, these people have become my friends, and like we talk about anything and everything. It's really cool.
Hell yeah. And for those that don't know, Drew is on his best behavior tonight, maybe because he's at work, but this fucking guy gets muted on Discord more than anybody. He holds the record. We have to mute this guy every fucking time because he talks over everyone. And I'm surprised that we're not just looking into his ear right now. Right, Travis? That's usually what we see every time. He can't fucking, he probably has us turned all the way down so his girl can't hear us. Oh, you got headphones. Holy shit. You actually listen, man. I didn't know
I had
you
to run
listened.
away from my machines. They are loud, bro. I'm telling my coworkers, I've told them about this. They're like, "Did you get on?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Go hide back there. We got you. We'll cover for you."
Oh, that's what's
Fuck
up,
yeah.
man. Shout out to your coworkers. That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, I know.
That's awesome. Travis, do you have anything to say to Drew?
Yeah.
Or about Drew?
Yeah, so when you were watching tonight's interview portion with Kristie Hayden, were your 3D glasses fitting correctly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. Oh, callback.
Yo, I forgot about that shit. All right, Travis, I need you to explain to everybody what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, I wasn't there for it, you were, but
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
You want me to explain it?
Yeah.
All right, dude. Drew, were you ever in on the fact that that was just a joke?
Yes, and that's so dumb. Like, I was about to do it though.
You
Be
did
funny.
do it.
No, I didn't. I tell you I did it. I might have.
All right. So Drew is known for being a bit of a horn dog, to put it nicely. So one day I convinced him, I was like, yo, Drew, did you know that if you had 3D glasses, you're able to, if women are wearing yoga pants, the 3D glasses make it so that you can see through their pants. And he was like, get the fuck out of here, dude. I got 2 pair right here. And he like literally they were sitting on the table in front of him and he picks them up. And I'm fucking busting at the seams laughing. I was like, dude, because he just started this job. It was like at some like steakhouse or some shit.
Yeah, and all the girls are wearing booty yoga pants, booty shorts. They were fine. They say nobody comes here for the burgers, they come here for the buns.
Yeah,
And
they come there for the meat. And
yeah, it is me.
so that's how it got brought up because he was talking about, he was like, oh, these girls had these booty short yoga pants. And I was like, if you had 3D glasses, you could see through those. So get the fuck out of here. So I ended up messaging him the next day. I was like, yo, did you ever use them? He was like, dude, I got them at work right now. He said, I tried to tell one of my coworkers about it. And he was like, yeah, don't fucking do that. Right? Like you thought your coworker was going to be on the same page as you. Like, yeah, go get them shits, man. Let's fucking check these
I knew
girls
that
out.
dude for 20 years and I knew I was about to quit that job anyways.
Yeah, so this fucking horn dog brought 2 3D glasses. You know what? That's actually nice of you, man. You brought 2 glasses so that a friend can join in as well. That's very sweet.
Bros before hoes.
Yeah, bros looking at hoes.
Yeah.
And
So I got something else for you, Drew. Why is AK telling me to ask you about Gandhi?
Oh, I got on Higher Consciousness, Lower Standards one night, and it was all about religion, and it was just me and the guys, and they start talking about Gandhi, and then I was like, yeah, he was cool. Do you think he raped those kids? And then they all got scared. They were like, oh, what? And I was like, the kids he was raping.
now he was just sucking their tongues, right?
Yeah, no, that wasn't Gandhi. That was Dalai Lama.
Oh yeah, that was I don't know why I mix those up. Yeah, you're right.
Well, you didn't. AK did, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, why were you talking about that? What kids?
He slept with his nieces to see if he could resist the temptation of trying to have sex with them. So he would make them sleep in the bed with them naked, and I just think that's the weirdest thing ever. They were trying to talk about Buddhism or whatever, and I brought that up.
I didn't know Gandhi.
Awkward.
I didn't know Gandhi was from Alabama.
Yeah, right. With Nikki Halstead.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, where are you from?
North Carolina and Oklahoma.
Okay, I didn't know Gandhi was from North Carolina and then moved to Oklahoma. Yeah, man. Well, you made it on the episode, and we're actually going to do something different. So that was 10 minutes right there, but we want you to vote for the next person. How about that?
Okay, cool.
All right. Cool. All right. So, Travis, we're going to get down to what this podcast is all about with the second joke concept of the night. If Jesus came back, what new trend would be condemned as a sin?
All right. One moment. I just had to cut the jokes a little bit short there. I gotta pull it back up because Facebook always likes to lose my place.
Amanda Burns said, "This is the only time I won't tell Drew to shut the fuck up." Everybody's so proud that you made it on, dude. Nobody's prouder than me.
Oh,
I'm so fucking
wish the
happy.
joke was good.
What, your joke?
Yeah, dude. I was just like, well,
hey, you won.
Yay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right, here they come. So, first joke comes from Mr. Philip Castor. And Philip said, Jesus will ban N-word t-shirts. As he should. Next one comes from Jester. And Jester, and this ties second place for most reactions ever on a joke ever in the history of the podcast. Jester said, crowd work. And next up, we got Ben Faust. Ben Faust said, if it's the white Jesus in my parents' living room painting, he's banning interracial relationships. And next up, we have Brian Lewis. And Brian Lewis said, if Jesus came back, he'd say, stop monetizing suffering. That one is mine. And next up, Joffrey Warren Featherstone. Joffrey said, Jesus would ban high fives. And next from Ben Faust said, telling people you're vegan. Being vegan is cool, but we don't gotta know.
Okay.
From Blazing Nana said, Jesus would so come back and condemn all these pronouns. How many are there now? Who knows? I don't think...
I'd like to cut you off real quick. Andy Delihinger said 6'7". That shit'll get you banned, dude.
Well,
don't fucking do that.
He also said, and if it's true, I'm converting to Satanism right now, Jesus would ban Topo Chico.
Andy Delihinger. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about right now?
I will fully fist fight Yahweh over Topo Chico.
I'll drink to not that.
Me too. All right, next up we got Clinton Patrick Kofia. He said, oh, that wasn't a joke for the concept. He just said, Harmon's friends want to fight me already. And next we have AK, Alex Krieg. AK said, making jokes about Christianity in North Carolina. All right, let me hit a refresh to see if any of the later jokes hit the threshold. That's it. All right.
I'm going to go with the 6'7" because I don't understand that trend and it needs to stop.
No, that wasn't one of the fucking things, dude. No, that was just me calling Andy Delihinger out.
Yeah. So for real, the funniest one was Philip Castor banning the shirts with the N-word on it.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
All right.
That's what it was anyway. With 12 reactions. All right. Are you peacing out?
Dude.
Yeah, I got to run.
Dude, thank you for coming on, man.
Thank you
for being a part of Comedy Writers Guild.
Love you guys.
You're a fucking great guest, dude. Peace.
Later. Travis, if you could give him a helping hand.
Yep, I will. I was going to send this link.
Now, let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the third joke concept of the night. 'Tis the season to blank.
Hang on, we're moving fast. I still haven't even sent the link yet.
Sorry, dude.
All good.
Andy, by the way, I love you, dude.
For real. Don't be talking no shit about Topo Chico, though. Who won again? I already forgot.
Philip Castor.
That's right. Okay. Second week in a row. He is a rising star, ain't he?
Yeah, man. Yeah, when he has a few seconds to think, he can come up with some good shit.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Jester said no more protesting or complaining about being oppressed. Trends condemned includes... Okay, never mind. Jester said BLM. Isaiah Ashworth said food intolerance of any kind. Absolutely, dude. Steve Cohener said putting "be kind" in your bio while being absolutely unhinged in traffic?
Well, I think that the whole food tolerance thing is already banned as a sin under the umbrella of don't be gay.
You got a point. You got a point. Ben Fowl said, I'd hope he burns Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You in eternal hellfire. Yes, dude. I think he meant I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, for sure. Justin Dean said Jesus would ban AI profile pictures. Thank you, dude.
I would expand that to just AI in general. Like we're really gonna burn through like a whole ass bottle of water every time someone wants to generate a CWG member as an action figure in a package.
Yeah. Yeah, true. That guy can burn in hellfire. Whoever's doing that. Not sure who it is, but whoever's doing that. Yeah, man. Jesus would ban lumber.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah,
There he
but as for
is.
the AI,
Hey, my dial-up came through. That's awesome.
hell yeah, man. Dude, second week in a row, dude.
Well, I've been putting in the minutes.
Yeah, it's almost like you're maybe funny a little bit.
Yeah, I'm starting to hang around you guys a lot more. It really makes the mindset worth it.
Cool. Cool. What do you think? Because you're new in Comedy Writers Guild, man. What do you think of it so far? What's been your experience?
My experience is that real live people love comedy. Not
Can you
just
elaborate on that?
well, you've got complex individuals with different lifestyles, different jobs. I mean, you got a gun manufacturing guy that just came on by the name of Drew, and I've talked to him many times. You've got another artist in New York by the name of Phil. We like to call him Jester right now, I guess. I don't know if they're stage names or just, I don't know what you call it. Are these online handles or usernames? I don't know.
He
But
actually told me about that because I called him for his birthday, and he told me that he changed his name to Jester because a lot of people were taking him too seriously online, and they were
yeah,
getting butthurt and everything. And I was like,
oh
"Yeah,
yeah.
I get it." So he wanted to be Jester, so people didn't take him as seriously. And he was like, "But I'm thinking about changing it back." But once you change your name on Facebook, it takes like 60 or 90 days or something like that to where you can change it back. So he's Jester for a little bit. But continue. I'm sorry.
Well, then you have actual stand-up comedians that are grinding and trying to work their way through the lower reigns and get to the gatekeepers where they can be on television, and we're all studying Kill Tony together. We're we're roasting each other on Discord all the time, and talking about real life. So I mean, it's very fascinating. It's like having a brain trust.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Damn.
Now, back when I was in the Marine Corps, my nickname was Joker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the hillbilly version of Jester.
Yeah. Were you a midnight toker?
No.
But you
I've
did
I've
smoke crack,
attempted.
right?
I have tried a few items that are non, uh, or should I say lethal? But no, I've never smoked crack.
Ugh,
Um,
I wanted to
per
prove a
se.
theory. I wanted to prove it to Joffrey that you smoke crack.
Oh yeah, there's no proving. You can't even prove I'm real.
That is true with AI today. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right.
Well, if I was AI, I'd be a lot better looking.
If
Or
you were AI, you'd be good at basketball.
Yes. Yes.
Allen Iverson.
I haven't played basketball in a long time either. I used to play all the sports just about, except for like cricket. I have a phobia of flat, long wooden sticks because back when I was a kid, they could whoop you with them.
Yeah. You went to like Catholic school or something like that?
No, just public school. The principals would have their fat sticks in their office, just waiting for a chance to Epstein someone.
Shit.
Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. Travis, you were gonna say?
Oh man, I already forgot. But yeah, I was just gonna say he might not be real at all. He might just be a hallucination I'm having from all the crack that I smoked, which I have tried crack before. Just gonna say it. It's not that great. It kind of sucks actually.
Yeah. All it does is
Now,
make you want more crack.
I have inhaled pot before and smoked a lot of pot, so it could have been laced by things every now and then. Uh, I'm not sure. I can't tell you whether or not it was laced by funny stuff, but I can tell you there's been some trippy moments on some weed. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but who laces weed, man? Nobody laces weed.
I've tried it.
Not
Like
anymore.
this is back in like 2012-ish. But yeah, dudes were dipping their blunts in like lean all the time, and it didn't do anything apart from stop the blunt from staying lit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, dude.
Experimental drugs.
If you're smoking weed today, like today's weed, you're smoking crack.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
shit's ridiculous.
it's so potent.
Yeah. What are you like
You know
trying
what?
to cure cancer's AIDS? You know, like that shit is way too strong, man. I wish I could still smoke weed.
You know, it
I'm
actually
still a middleman. See, I've got a class A, so I don't get to do any of the partying. And I've got diabetes, so my form of crack is too many sponge cakes at one time. So
Sponge
my
cake.
now I am, like I said, I'm a middleman. I go to the dispensary for my wife so that she doesn't crack me over the head with a frying pan or anything. So
Yeah.
that keeps her Silva side of the family at bay.
She is Brazilian.
She is Portuguese American, which is funny because that means she's white.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Pretty much.
Philip, he bagged the only white Latina that I know of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Which is fascinating. She's got she's from her family is originated from the Azores. And she's from the lineage of Jewish Azoresian, I don't know how you say it, background. And I did some research, and her family migrated to the islands just after the Inquisition. So it was pretty fascinating. Nothing funny about that, but still
So
fascinating.
what you're saying is you're married to a Jewish Catholic white Latina.
Yes, yes. And she's
Damn.
very humble about it too.
Yeah. What was that you were saying when she went to the DMV for something and she had to fill out her ethnicity?
That was our marriage certificate or our marriage application. She was looking down the minority list that the government requires for you to fill out, and it didn't have the Portuguese American in there. And she said, "Excuse me, ma'am, where's the Portuguese American?" She goes, "Ma'am, just put white." And then she yelled, "No!" And I yelled, "No!" Back to racist again. Damn it.
Have you always been this positive, dude?
Yes.
You've always
Yes.
been like as chipper as you are? Because I fucking love it, man. There's something about your
Except
energy and your aura that I love, dude.
actually, my whole life has been a positive outlook. It's just my disposition, filtered through sarcasm and humor, being raised around my friends growing up, my core friends were roasters. We roasted each other. Moms weren't even safe. And others would try to come into our circle and they'd think they were funny. Then we'd roast the crap out of them. And next thing you know, it's back to us. Every now and then somebody could handle it. And then, we'd have them in the group. But yeah, which made boot camp in the Marine Corps a lot easier.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, the psychological part of it was easy to handle because it's the part of getting thrashed or having to do a lot of exercising uh, when you laugh at their jokes, because that's what they're doing is they're
Yeah.
telling jokes and you're not allowed to laugh, but I did.
Yeah. Have you written any jokes recently? Like, has something in Comedy Writers Guild inspired you or anything like that?
Well, I'm working on material for Eric Gentry, but not so deep as to be so offensive. I'm learning that the roasts are going to be funny, but they're more like story. I'm working on a news report style roasting that's
Okay.
lighthearted. It's lighthearted. It makes fun, but it doesn't try to offend.
Are you a fan of Norm Macdonald?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I figured.
No, I'm not just about the laughs. I realize that busting balls isn't always about laughter. It's about a response, and what kind of response are you looking for,
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
very true.
definitely.
So, I'm looking forward to that, man. So that's like what your roast is going to be. And who do you have? Who are you going against?
I have Eric Gentry. He's out of Tennessee. He was a wrestler, and I started doing some research on him, and I don't know if he's related to the other Gentrys that are all into wrestling in Tennessee, but I don't know if you've heard of Jimmy the Mouth.
No.
I think Jimmy Hart, but he's part of the. He used to be part of the WWF. He was a manager. He also wrestled at one time, but a lot of that area is generational wrestlers.
No shit.
Hold up. I think
Danny's crazy mad about Madden. He's so mad how much money he spends on Madden. It's ridiculous.
Don't give away all your secrets now, dude.
No, there's nothing secret about it. It's very public. It's the joke. It's the jokes that I won't give up.
Okay. All right.
I think I might have met some people in the Gentry family before. It was either way, it was a generational family of wrestlers from Tennessee. Anyway, the patriarch of the family, the person who would have been like the grandfather in the 50s, he was the guy who he got a lot of fucking hate because he wanted to let black people into the wrestling scene. And this is like the 50s. There was a shit ton of pushback about it, and they called him a commie and stuff like that. Am I barking up the right tree here?
I'm guessing so. Like his fans, it's hard to find a lot about him. I'm not saying he's not popular. I'm just not from Tennessee, so
Fair.
that local thing. I'm fascinated. I can't get him online or anything. He's always busy. He's so darn busy doing stuff.
But you have enough information to where you can write some good material, though.
I think I can write some decent material. Whether or not it's good, that's up to everybody else.
Right, man. It's all fun, dude. It's just Comedy Writers Guild.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My setup might be better than my jokes. I don't know.
It's all about the art, man. You never know what's going to be picked. Like Bacon last year was the underdog, and she came out on top in the roast battle. So you never know, dude. You never know with that. But speaking of Gentry, every time you say Gentry, I can't help but think of Montgomery Gentry. You know, the country music singer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I'm thinking of Montgomery while you're saying Gentry. And like something recently that I found out that I thought was pretty interesting, considering I was a guy that was doing the Memphis Strangler parody account, is so my last name is Harmon.
Uh-huh.
Now, that name comes from my dad's dad, right?
Right.
Well, my dad's dad wasn't his actual dad. He, like, kind of adopted him because, my dad's mom got pregnant with my dad, and that guy just left, right? So I was interested, and recently I was like, you know what? I want to know a little bit about this person. I wonder if my dad knows anything about him. And pretty much all my dad knows about him is where he lived at one point and like what his name was. And his last name was Montgomery. So my last name would be Montgomery if his dad stuck around. And I thought that was pretty
Oh.
crazy considering William Montgomery.
And what year was your now you're talking about your mom's dad?
No, my dad's dad.
Your
So,
dad's dad. So
yeah,
what year
so
was your dad born?
70.
1970.
Mhm.
Okay.
He's
Your dad was born in 70?
yeah, he just turned 56. Yeah.
Oh
My
wow,
dad
you're
my dad
young.
had
I'm
me when he was
51.
my parents had me when they were young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 70s, boy. I was born in 74. So that was the year when the CIA turned Nixon into a crook.
You mean 64, right?
No, 74.
Oh shit. God
That
damn.
was when he had to resign, or he was made to resign.
My dad was born on the exact day that Jimi Hendrix died.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Jimi
So
Hendrix.
one legend died, one was born.
That's right. Just to produce you.
That's
You
right.
ever you ever think as a sperm that you would actually be doing a podcast someday?
I remember distinctly. Mhm. I
You're
remember
like at
swimming
1 minute
around.
you're swimming, next minute, bam, you're on a podcast.
1 minute I'm in my mom, the next I'm in a podcast chair.
And you still love eggs.
Mm. Okay. On that note, hey brother, second week in a row. It's fucking awesome. Thank you for being a part of Comedy Writers Guild, dude. I love your energy and your spirit. Please keep coming back. And we look forward to seeing you on the 3rd.
I hope to be back again. And yes, I've got 2 weeks to really bring it together. And thank you for having me again. You guys are all awesome, and I really love the interaction.
Oh, thank you, brother.
We
All
love
right, I'll
interacting
talk
with
to you
you.
guys soon.
All right, dude. Take care.
Bye. Now, how the hell do I get out of here?
Don't worry, I got you.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Bye bye.
Yeah. Travis, help send him off to get beat by his wife.
I got you.
All right. So that brings us down to what this podcast is all about with the 3rd joke concept of the night. 'Tis the season to what?
Well, Kyle Yamkowski said, "'Tis the season to wake up at 3 a.m. and change all the names on the presents." Clever. Like the way he thinks. Next we have Kyle Yamkowski, and he said, "'Tis the season to fall into the world of materialism and jealousy."
Yeah, you got that right. That's fucking disgusting, but yes.
Yep, God, I love retail. Because if I didn't work retail, God fucking knows I wouldn't be into any stores between Thanksgiving and New Year, and I wouldn't get to witness all of this premium joke concept material. Next up, we have Ben Faust. Ben Faust said, "'Tis the season to make sure strippers have enough money for their kids' Christmas gifts."
Who said that?
Ben Faust.
I like that.
Me too. From AK Alex Krieg, AK said, "'Tis the season to collect blankets from the slumbering unhoused." He might have misspelled the word "for" there. Next from Spencer Allen Eskridge, he's making me sing this. 'Tis the season to stab homeless, fa la 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 squelch. Thank you for making me do that, Spencer. And let me hit a refresh to see if there's any more, because that wasn't very many.
Guys going like them fucking jokes, dude.
Okay.
Or you know what my friends will make me do?
So this one came in just like a few seconds late, but I'll read it off anyway. From Nikki Halstead, "'Tis the season to catch these hands." All right. So let me hit us with another refresh here. Okay. So actually, I don't think the issue there was people reacting comments. I think the issue there was people not making enough jokes. Because they reacted. And we do have a clear winner.
Okay.
So, the winning joke with a total of 8 reactions was "'Tis the season to catch these hands." And that was Nikki Halstead.
Oh, shit. She did come in after the bell, but that was the first I saw of her. So she could have just came into the comments. So I'll give her that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we'll do it. I mean, she was a little bit late tonight because she's out there doing comedy.
Can't be mad at that. Yeah, bring her on.
Gotcha.
And while we bring on Nikki, let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the fourth and final joke concept of the night. Glad to see Danzilla in the chat. All right, guys, what the fuck is Kwanzaa?
This is just a legitimate question we actually don't know.
Yeah, what is Kwanzaa?
All right. Let's start those jokes up. And I would love to believe that Nikki is actually available and she's not just taking a break and she can't. Oh, no, mind. There she is. What's up, Nikki?
Of course she's fucking available.
How y'all doing, fellas?
Great. Now that you're here.
Good night, y'all. I just had to run up 4 flights of stairs just to catch the damn CWG, dude. Give me a minute.
Oh, you're good, big fella.
Oh shit, dude. I need a goddamn Topo Chico, dude.
Got you right here.
Send that shit, Travis. Hell. Ooh, what flavor's that one?
Mango. Best flavor.
Ooh,
They're all
I'm so
good, but
jealous.
this is the best.
mango.
All right, Travis. Mango is the best or the mint? The fucking lime with mint.
Mango, and it's not even close.
Really? Man, I'm so pissed that I can't get that in this area. I went to go order like one of these. So this one on Amazon, just to let you guys know, is fucking it's like $5.99 or something like that, $5. But if I order the mango one, it's $20. The fuck I look
Ooh.
like ordering that?
Ooh, no. Don't do it.
No, I'm not doing it. But how you been doing it?
Dude, I'm so tired, dude. Like,
Yeah.
listen.
You got a job now?
Yeah, we started at the comedy club. Opening night was really, really great. Matt McCusker came. He did 4 shows in 2 nights. Excuse me. It was really good, man. It's a really dope club. They're based out of Washington State. They've got one in Tulsa as well. So there's one in Tacoma, one in Tulsa, and I think we're the 3rd, maybe. But everybody's been really great, dude. So I've been doing that. And like on my off nights, I've been hitting mics as much as possible. I've been running and ripping, and I am tired as fuck, dude. I'm not gonna lie, dude. But like, it's ramping up, and I'm grateful. But I am not fucking prepared. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh
What
my
are you prepared for?
God. So this whole it's more of a me thing, Harmon. It's just I'm getting a lot thrown at me really fast, and I've got a lot of people that are like, I mean, my audience is growing, and I just you're talking to somebody that never thought it would ever even get to this point, let alone like anything else. And it's a little bit, I've talked to the fellas in the Discord about it a few times, where it's terrifying and it's also cool, but it also takes me so long to recharge. It just, does that make any sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you're talking to a guy that started Comedy Writers Guild, the community 2 years ago, started the podcast less than a year ago. I think our first stream we had like maybe 11 people max at the time. And then, sometimes we've had up to like close to 50 at one point, you know what I mean, during a live. And like I never thought it would do that ever. And for me, you got to put like personal life in there. You got job now, you have a job, all that stuff. Like to recharge takes a lot. I get it.
Dude, yeah, thank you. Because dude, I woke up the other day and just started squalling. I'm talking about crying, like at that 8 in the morning, dude. I was like, ah, yeah. But then, like, and of course, all the people close to me are like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "It's fine. We're fine. Holding it together, fine. Don't worry." But it's just a whirlwind, is all, and I love it, and I'm grateful for it. Don't get me wrong. But the natural anxiety inside of me was like, "Hey, it ain't even hit hard yet, dude. This is just the beginning, and you tripping now. You better hold your horses, dude. It's gonna get worse." But I don't know, man. It's such a stupid thing to whine about, dude. Like, oh no, people like my comedy. Shut up, nigga.
Yeah, it's understandable though. It's human.
God,
I get it.
but it's going really well. We've got some really cool people lined up to come to the club, man. We've got like Marlon Wayans and a good Cam Patterson's coming back. We've got I don't know who the hell's there tomorrow, but don't tell them that.
What? Well, you said you had Matt McCusker.
Yeah, he was here last weekend.
Dude, he is like slowly creeping up on my list. Like I've always loved Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if any of you guys have watched that. If you have not, go watch it because it's just a couple of bros hanging out. That's what I love about it. And Matt, every time I see a clip of him on like, he was just on like Bobby Lee's podcast, and like all his clips are just fucking fire. He's just a bro, dude. You know what I mean? He's so fucking chill. How's his stand up?
Great, dude. I was back and forth, obviously. But the parts that I caught the first night, I caught more the second night. But overall, dude, he had me cracking up, man. I had to be careful, man, because I was dealing with a lot of glass and shit. And I was like, man, I gotta calm down before I break something. But he did this. We did like a big card for him, like a hey, thanks for coming out. We appreciate you. And everybody signed it. And he does this joke where he's talking about free the knit. And that's a whole big deal. He was like, it's not a big deal to me. And somehow in that joke, he brings up how babies right after they're born know how to root and like root on the mom's chest to find the knit. And so after the show, they were like, here, Nikki, sign the card. And I was like, you can root for my nip anytime, big fella.
Oh,
just messing. That was before I found out he was whole ass married with children. And so I was like, can we just get a new card?
Yeah.
But there was another guy, I don't remember his name. I gotta go back and check. His name was Lumiere.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Lumiere, yeah.
Dude, I've never heard of him.
Philly.
My God, dude, he opened for Matt. Holy shit.
Yeah. Lemaire's like tight with Matt and Shane. They all started off in Philly together. And actually, my boy Mag, who's been on this podcast a couple times with me, sitting next to me, he's my actual friend in real life, like has met Lemaire a few times. Like he's went out to Philly doing open mics and shit like that. And he said he's such a chill, laid back guy. But I love the fact that like, so Shane, I think we all can agree, has made it.
Yeah.
Shane Gill, well, shit, on my birthday this year or next year, 2026, he's doing the fucking Lincoln Financial Field, the field where the fucking Philly or the Eagles play.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's like selling out that field. So Shane has made it on a global scale. He's bringing, not that they didn't do it on their own merit. I don't want this to be taken out of context because they are both funny guys, but I love how the one bro made it and like he's like top dog and he's taking his friends under his wing. You know what I mean? Like that's what it should be about. And it's great to see that, you know, Matt is taking Lemaire with him to open for him because that's fucking awesome. So the hierarchy or whatever goes Shane, Matt, Lemaire, and the fact that they're all sticking together is so dope.
It is little birds of a feather, man. I love it. He really blew my mind. He stood out. Lemaire stood out more to me than Matt did, if I'm being completely honest. They were both really great, but Lemaire could like hold an audience hard. Like from the time he got up on stage to the time it ended, I mean, it was rocking the house. And I was just like, who is this guy, man? Oh my God.
Damn.
But I was gonna say too, so I was bartending opening night. So I went, I didn't know that I was serving. I've seen Matt McCusker, but when I'm working anyway, I'm not paying attention. Well, he wanted to get a drink from the bar. Somebody put his order in. I made the drink, wound up running it out there. And dude, I hand it to him, not even looking up, just like, here's your drink, fella, anything else? And he heard me speak and he goes, where in the hell are you from? And I was like, I look up and I'm like, oh my God. But so just typical Nicky shit, dude. I was just like, here's your vodka.
That's fucking awesome.
Y'all have to forgive me tonight. I ain't on my best. My mind's running 1,000,000 miles a minute, big fellas. I don't know what to do, man.
I don't know if you fucking saw last week's episode, but when we got off, I was telling Travis, I was like, dude, I just wanted to get out of there. I was so fucking exhausted. I was yawning the whole time, apologizing to everybody. I get it.
Oh, dude, my guts were bubbling like a hot tub that night. Like neither of us were doing great.
Yeah, Travis had the shits. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, he fucking shit his pants. Nah, he didn't.
Travis, did you? Well, Travis just got done with you got your finals done.
Yeah, got an A and everything.
Yeah,
and all that fucking collegiate knowledge is going to go towards making CWG the most high-tech, data-driven podcast on the internet.
Yeah,
let's go.
By 2027. I still got a ways to go.
Yeah, we'll get there. Make comedy great again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Fool. What you got going on, Harmon? Let me interview you real quick. What's going on in your world?
Just nothing, man. Well, not nothing. I have 2 kids, as you know. Christmas is right around the corner. Luckily, I get to be just as surprised as them because I don't know what the fuck she bought them for Christmas. So I don't do all that. My paycheck just comes in and then just gets dispersed. I don't have to do any of the bullshit. I don't know.
You just there to look pretty. That's what that is, Harmon.
Hey, if you say so. If you say so. Hey, those are your words, not mine, but I'll accept that. Yeah. But now I'm not I think I talked about this before, but I don't believe in holidays. Holidays are just made up. It's all consumerism bullshit. And but like and I've always been that way. So like around Christmas when everybody's like, "Oh, what do you want for Christmas?" I always say nothing. Like, don't get me fucking anything. That's let's hang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll tell my dad, "Yeah, let's just hang out for a day or whatever." But because time is everything, consumerism is nothing. But there's something like I conform for my children, you know? I let them have a great Christmas and believe what they want to believe and all that. But the second that they're not supposed to believe anymore, they're not gonna fucking believe. I can't wait to ruin their lives.
Dude, double down on them, Harmon. Hit them hard, dude. Be like, you know what? Santa and Tooth Fairy, bitch. No, don't call him a bitch, but
I'm gonna be like, yo, you know that dude that they told you, like, he sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. You know that dude? Yeah. Fucking God isn't real.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
so-
Where?
Yeah.
Dude, I am this. Well, so I love certain things about Christmas. I used to love being around the people that I loved, but now it's like I wasn't lying when I said catch these hands, dude, because it about happened tonight. I was like, I can't stand y'all.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm just sick of bitches caroling downtown. Like,
Oh yeah, dude. As
Dude,
long as they're
I
not
done had
singing Mariah
enough.
Carey song.
Dude, if I hear that fucking opening to All I Want for Christmas one more goddamn time, dude, I'm gonna
Yeah.
Dude, I work in a department store. I am about to just.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's about to paint a ceiling red.
Yeah.
You need Travis. You need to find out whose toes you need to suck on to get them to knock that shit off.
Yeah. No, I'll do that.
That was way
Yeah,
funnier in my head. I'm sorry.
No, I'll do that.
But
no,
like, I got
I'll
a
take that.
hitman for that.
Dude, yeah, you find out whose toes need to be sucked, and you send them my way. No more Mariah Carey. We're burning that shit down.
Oh Lord. Oh my God. Don't make me cough, dude.
Yeah, but
Fucking-
Christmas is a hoax, man. All
It
holidays
is.
are a hoax. All of them.
Easter, I kind of mess with Easter only because I like hitting innocent bystanders with eggs. Just fucking.
Is that a tradition?
Nope, I just like causing chaos, Norman.
Yeah.
That's the bad side of Nikki, dude. I like to just fuck people's day up.
I love that. Like, create your own holiday. Create your own holiday tradition experience. I like that. I love Easter because I love hitting people with eggs. Hard boiled,
Both.
you're like, it doesn't matter as long as they're not the Cadbury eggs. Because first of all, those shits are expensive as fuck.
They're delicious too.
For no
Don't do that.
damn reason. They're like $2.15 for like a fucking one little
4-pack.
egg. No, not even a 4-pack.
Not the 4-pack minis, bro.
Yeah. Who the fuck wants a 4-pack mini?
Dude, swear to God, I'm gonna eat all of them at once. What are you talking about?
I know. Every fucking Easter and Halloween, I get diabetes for a little bit.
Dude, speaking of diabetes. Sorry, I'm stoned.
Okay, weird segue, but okay.
So, that'll be the weed, dude. I've been trying to get it together. I've been trying to get my life straight, and I've been trying to diet, and I've been trying to exercise. And I want y'all to know that I tried to run the other day.
Cool. How'd that go?
Listen,
Yeah,
the only thing you
dude.
run is your mouth.
I know. And I said to myself, I said, if I could actually move my ass as much as I move my mouth, I might get somewhere. Dude, I ran for a strong 6 seconds.
You're not a runner, you're a sprinter.
Dude, my titties kept hitting me in my fucking face, dude.
I was about to say, you're about to
Dude.
earn a golden ticket off of that shit.
Dude, listen, I told Angelica, I said, you should have filmed that, dude. That was crazy. She was laughing so hard, y'all. She almost fell over. She almost fell over.
Funny, man.
She's like,
You know, that's the
She
same
said
reason
my-
why. That's the same reason Travis can't run either.
Yeah,
his titties hit him in his face.
Yeah.
that's where I'm
That's
at
why
right
you
now.
can't.
No,
That's why he can't fit in his Comedy Writers Guild shirt.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was making progress. I had lost 6, almost 7 pounds, and then it's the holidays. People just hand you candy and baked goods, and then on Monday we had the KT watch party, and I bought like a 6-pack of Modelo's to celebrate Sancho, and like just off of that, I gained. I literally can't drink a 6-pack of fucking beer without gaining 3 pounds.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Listen, you think I'm gonna have a co-host that I can't titty fuck?
Oh, God, Harmon. Oh, Lord, not Travis.
Come on, man.
Yeah, my
Plot
feet
twist.
just aren't there. He needs something.
Yeah.
Plot twist, dude. Travis fucks Harmon.
Yeah.
Dude, so look, Angelica and I was going back and forth about that. She was like, dude, nobody can out roast me except this bitch. And I done got sick of her. I done told her I'm calling ice for real. She was like, dude, how was your titties going east and west? I was like, dude, your mama, dude, fuck you. So, needless to say, my health journey is on hiatus.
Oh my God. Sorry, I gotta interrupt this program
What?
with I was just informed by Kristie Nova that you put Kirstie Hayden as Kristie Hayden.
Oh fuck. Okay, I'll fix that right now.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
I thought
Uh-oh,
it was
fellas.
weird that their names were spelled exactly the same way. But yeah, no, that's my
No,
bad.
only because you spelled their names exactly the same way.
Yeah.
God damn it, Travis. What the fuck, man?
All right, it's
We're
already
gonna
fixed.
get canceled.
It's already fixed.
No, we're gonna blame sugar, man. We're gonna be like, dude, he's losing sugar because he's getting in shape, and that caused a malfunction. That's all.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, run that.
Hold on.
Tell
What
Mitch edit that
a
out.
dumb ass. Okay, I just called him out about it on the podcast. What a dumbass.
Cold-blooded.
We're not getting any more special guests because of Travis. Guys, you can thank him for that. Not only is he a fucking disgusting fat ass that can't fit into his Comedy Writers Guild shirt, he's fucking up our special guest names.
Travis.
Speaking of diabetes, I'm just kidding, Travis. I love you. It's a dude. I can't spell for shit. If it wasn't for autocorrect, dude, because dyslexia and all that shit, I'd be all over the place. So I get it.
It happens to the best of us. But fella, don't worry about it. Keep that thing moving.
Yeah. This train's dude. Travis keeps this train on the track. Let's just say that. And I love.
I believe it. I believe it. What you got going on, Travis? Real quick, what you got now that you got all this free time on your hand?
It ain't that damn much free time. I have extended hours at work because of the holidays. The only day off I have next week is just Christmas. But
what?
That's it? Just Christmas?
Yeah. I work bill to bill every other day.
You want me to call down there, Travis? I will.
What?
I'll call down there and be like, "Listen, you son of a bitch. Give him his days off, motherfucker."
Yeah, if you don't get a day off, I'm gonna run from one end of the store to the other.
That's right. That's right. Critical damage, dude.
Yeah, my titties aren't going to tell you which way is east and which way is west. If you don't give them,
Dude, they make a big and tall. They need to make one for me called short and wide.
Write that down.
Listen, Phil Lombardo, don't go using that for the roast neither. I don't want to hear none of my shit coming back to me.
Yeah, that's right. So be original.
Add a short and wide section, or I'll spin around in a circle until I get lift off.
Like a fucking helicopter. All right. Well, Nikki, thank you so much for coming on. I'm so glad you came on. I could tell you're tired, but it didn't come off in your humor tonight. Like a true professional.
I appreciate you, big fella. I really do, man. I love you guys. I was just trying to make it in. I was literally hauling tail. I was like, I gotta get in and see the boys. So
awesome. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we love you.
Yeah, I love you guys, man. And I'm gonna go and lay my ass down.
Good. Go relax.
See y'all later, man.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh, she knows how to log off. Sweet.
First one of the night.
Yeah. All right. Let's get down to it. What this podcast is all about with the fourth and final joke concept of the night. What the fuck is Kwanzaa?
The people want to know. So first, Steve Kerner says, Kwanzaa sounds like another sound Red Band would play when a bucket pole is black. Next, from Danzilla Drums, he said, Tyler Perry hasn't done one movie about it, so who gives a shit?
Who said that?
Dan.
Oh, of course.
And next, Ben Faust. Ben said, my sleep paralysis demon is a dude named Kwanzaa that doesn't shut up about CrossFit and being vegan. Next, from Danzilla Drums, Dan said, I don't know what it is, but they don't appreciate it when you yell Happy Kwanzaa on your way in and out of a Popeyes.
Oh, that's pushing it.
Yeah. And from Ben Faust, he said, I quit believing in Kwanzaa at Toyotathon. Damn. From Mike Freezy Coolin, Freezy said, I love when my black friends bake a La Kwanzaa.
Yeah, can you explain that one to me? I don't get it.
I hope you're not asking me because I don't know either.
Yeah, okay. I was hoping you got it. I read that and I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
I who knows? From Philip Castor, Philip said, Kwanzaa is the latest TikTok trend of milking cats. Interesting. From Frederick Russell. Frederick said, Kwanzaa is the sound Nikki makes after too much Taco Bell. From Mike Breezy Coolin. Breezy said, Kwanzaa is what Asian people smoke. Kwanzaa.
Okay, I like that.
From Philip Castor. Philip Castor said, Kwanzaa is the traditional celebration of twirling to the Jacksons. From Kyle Yamkowski, Kyle said, I believe that's the spot between the balls and the butthole.
Who said that?
Kyle.
Dude, that was good.
Yeah. From Danzilla Drums. I don't know what Kwanzaa is, but I've been taking off work for it for the last 30 years. From Just Her. Just Her said, Kwanzaa is what my uncle says Kwanzaa is what my uncle says when he nuts hard. From Kyle Yamkowski. Kyle said, I think it's like a mix between a swan and a zebra. Fucking weird animal.
Kyle's on fire right now.
Certainly is. Danzilla Drum said chirp.
Oh, shit.
From Jester. Jester said, Kwanzaa won't call me anymore, ever since I made her come too hard.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. From Brian Lewis. I thought it was Black Christmas, and then I panicked. From Ben Faust. Ben said, I stand for the flag and kneel for Kwanzaa. I don't know about that one, but
You're pushing it again, dude.
remember when we were coming up for joke concepts earlier, and I was like, I got an idea for a concept. I don't think we should do it though.
Yeah. Dude, the first person that popped in my head was Dan.
Yeah, and it turns out it's basically everyone. From Andy Dellinger. Andy Dellinger said, I thought it was a new menu item at Papa John's.
What was the one? Read a couple ahead that you just read, like two back or something.
Two back would be Jester saying Kwanzaa won't call me anymore ever since I made her come too hard.
Right after that.
That was Brian Lewis. I thought it was Black Christmas and then I panicked.
I have a good joke concept. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, from Danzilla Drums, he said, I know as much about it as Kamala Harris. Probably correct. From Jester, Kwanzaa is my safe word. And from Spencer Allen Eskridge, Spencer said, wait, I thought Kwanzaa was just Questlove's little cousin.
Okay.
From Danzilla Drums, it's Yiddish for leave my store. From Frederick Russell, Frederick said, the Kwanzaa exhibit at the Forest Park Holiday Lights was sponsored by KFC in 2002. That's just a shitty Snapple fact. I was there. Bet he was. From Zach No Breaks Estrada, Zach said, isn't Kwanzaa just one that comes between Juneteenth and Black Friday?
Okay.
I think he probably has the wrong idea about Black Friday. Next from Kyle Yamkowski, he said, it's this game where everybody gets naked and starts to leap over each other.
Yeah, guys, this one is definitely getting clipped.
Yeah, probably at least a couple clips, because there's a lot of them and they're all good.
Yeah.
From Spencer Ellen Eskridge, Spencer said, Kwanzaa is just French for 4 pizzas, dumbass. From Clinton Patrick Hofia, he said, Kwanzaa is an annual week-long cultural celebration honoring African American and Pan-African heritage community culture and observed from December 26th to January 1st. It's not a religious holiday. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for the facts.
I didn't. That's actually good to know. Thank you. I was wondering what religion Kwanzaa was even a part of, so that's helpful. Thank you.
What a loser.
From Andy Dellinger, the sound my ass makes when I stand up. From Ben Faust, not 100, but I think it's a cheese dip. All right. Let me see if the clear winner is still the clear winner. Hit us with a refresh here. And it's not one that I would have expected either. And there's a lot to sift through, so bear with me here, guys.
Yeah, man. I'm going to just take a nice sip of... I actually have to open another one. I'm going to open another Topo Chico.
God.
Going to go with raspberry with lemon.
The fucking majesty of it. Okay. So, I have it here. The winning joke, with a total of 8 reactions, was Kwanzaa is my safe word. And that was from Jess Tur.
Oh, wow. I mean, it won, but I'm surprised that was the one.
Yeah, me too. I thought it would have been
Dan or Kyle.
Dan came really fucking close. He was like 1 short. Kyle was also really close too. No, it was actually very, very close.
And also, I don't want to single out Dan and Kyle because there were a couple more of you that were really good in that one.
Oh, yeah. No, y'all killed it.
Yeah, that was good, guys.
Yeah. Breezy also, he came really close with Kwanzaa is what Asian people smoke.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I was wondering if anyone's going to use mine. My joke would have been, Kwanzaa is a program people ran on their computers 20 years ago to download Linkin Park songs and get a computer virus. What? Huh?
Hello.
Hello.
You picked the wrong guy.
Now you seem like the right guy. How
No,
you
it was
doing?
not a funny joke. A stupid joke. I think Jester had funnier jokes, and Jester was not the funniest comedian in this round. You pick the wrong fucking guy.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I'm not sure what to do about this because I'm happy to be here. Happy. Hi.
So, Sancho, your
Hello.
weight loss journey, it's going really well, I see.
I'm happy to be skinny, like not you.
Like not you.
Like my shirt is open like you, but not fat like you. It's yes.
Why does it look like you're looking for a handout?
Because I'm stupid and I think everything should be for me. I'm sorry. This is my stupid guy with the hat on. I'm sorry.
Tip in the hat.
You comment on how stupid I am. Now I feel embarrassed. So I do something that make me not feel embarrassed no more. So I tip the hat like this.
Your English is very good. Is that your first language?
Oh no. I'm a Russian man.
I'm a Russian.
Yes, from deep in hole in Russia. Yes.
Okay. Can you speak some Russian for us?
You hear it when I say hole. I'm from deep in hole. You hear it there? Yes.
Yes, the traditional Russian dwelling.
Yes. Well, for me, there are many not holes there, but you know, I am from hole.
Many not holes.
You know, I think
I'm trying to repeat the not joke that you liked before because you like it. When I make you laugh, it makes me happy.
Nice.
So I tried to do it again, and it's not funny no more because I do it too many times, like everything else in my life. It's very sad.
Sir, could you fix your hat? It's fucking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's fixed now.
Yo, the glitch was perfect timing.
Oh, the glitch is always perfect timing on my end. Yes.
Sweet. Oh, what's your name?
My name is Phil Lombardo.
Ah, very Russian name.
You keep calling me Jester like a moron. It's not my name.
Oh, Mr. Lombardo, I don't know if you know, but on Facebook it says Jester.
Yes, I also think that Facebook retarded because they just they restrict my account while I make a joke on this thing today because I say acid. I say you take acid any season of the year, and they fucking restrict me. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't understand.
Oh man.
I want to make live video. I can't make live video for 60 days now. I don't understand.
I get
Just
it.
because I say you take acid.
I actually got banned from my account for mentioning acid as well. I mentioned
acid. There's no heroin or nothing like this. I make heroin joke. They say nothing. I make many heroin joke.
Yeah, you can't make you.
It's stupid, retarded Facebook.
People are commenting. They're saying you sound Italian.
They're retarded too. I'm Russian.
One guy says the accent is seamlessly swinging between Borat and Tony Montana.
This is very big influences on my life, so this makes sense, but it's not correct.
Somebody said a Russian Borat.
Oh, that's the funniest. That is a funny set of words.
Somebody said Lalo from Better Call Saul.
Oh yes, this is very close as well because I like it. That show.
Yeah, it is a great show.
It's a great show. Make a lot of people happy and a lot of people sad at the same time. I like this when these people do this thing to people. I like this.
You like the fluctuation between happy and sad. Are you
at the same time? I say not fluctuation. You're stupid. You never listen to your guests. You just talk. You just like in Fight Club. Everyone is always waiting for their turn to speak because I'm not dying. You don't listen to me.
Well,
you're right.
Listen, as they often say in your motherland, my wife
is very, very, very much like you. She's very fat. Okay, I feel like I am over my time, so I just real quick I want to make magic trick. Okay, I make with the magic wand. It has a crystals on it and a magic wand. I make myself turn into a real boy.
Okay, I love magic.
You're ready for a magic trick because I am a magician as well.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Great. Magic trick. Okay. Suck at the magic wand here. You see? It's close.
Oh,
holy fucking!
I'm a real boy.
No, I am real boy.
Oh, wow. Mr. Lombardo, that was amazing.
Yes, hello.
David
How are you?
Blaine, eat your heart out.
David Blaine's stupid, man. He walk around the street like he a king, but he no king.
You're like David Plain.
I'm like David, stupid face with no joke.
No, you had a lot of jokes tonight, actually, Mr. Lombardo.
Yeah, but you didn't read any of my funny ones.
Yeah.
Because people don't get what I find funny, I guess, because I mean, shit, I had some funny ones that didn't even get liked.
Yeah,
But I
ones that
didn't like almost any of the ones that won or got liked, so I don't understand comedy, I guess. It's
yeah,
my
you
fault.
don't
It's not you
understand
guys.
that comedy is subjective. I get it.
No, I'm not joking about that though. I'm definitely, unfortunately, I got placed in an odd position comedy wise, but I'm making it happen. Actually, I'm really happy about it, and you guys are a big fucking reason for that. So thank you. I'm fucking crying now.
What do you mean you got placed in a weird position comedy wise? I'm curious.
Okay, so last night or the other night was my birthday, and I had a competition thing, and in my opinion, not in my opinion, what I was going for, I completely fucking succeeded, and I actually made some people in the room laugh, which is rare. But what I was going for, I really succeeded on it, and the judges were. It was interesting. I'll give you the anecdote of this just to explain the whole thing because it's a really long story. I'm realizing I don't have the time to do it. I'm sorry. One of the guys is a guy who dresses like Satan and is a Satanist, and that's his whole shtick. He's not even a stand-up comic. He's a performance artist that does a lot of stand-up comedy. And he was one of the main judges that's been there from the beginning. He came up to me afterwards and he apologized to me for the room. He was like, "Bro, I'm sorry, man." So now I have Satan apologizing to me, and he legitimately feels bad. He's like, "Bro, I really like your Call Us Men See a Joke, and I get the meta thing. I'm really sorry, bro." And this guy, I wish I had an image of him because he glues these horns to his head and he wears these crazy teeth and he puts in contacts. He's all fucking. He's dressed as like Jesus. Otherwise, he's got this big white robe on. It's fucking amazing.
Oh, no shit.
And he's sitting there, and he's like next to tears, apologizing to me. He's like, "Bro, and it was what was funny about it, and what the microcosm that I'm trying to explain here is that he felt bad for me because he thought that I was like hurt by losing. He thought that the fact that I didn't get the points from the four judges was gonna affect me because it was a competition, all that blah blah blah, and also 99% of the other comics in the world that he goes into, that's all they care about. But
yeah,
I made this one guy laugh the entire time right in the front row because of this, just a stupid joke where the last guy did the whole show to him. And I realized it was because he was the only guy in the crowd that he could see. And so I emphasized that. I was like, yeah, just to let everybody know, it wasn't you. It's just that he's in the light. And I just made this whole stupid joke about it. But then I made him laugh the whole fucking time. And it was, I don't know. And now I'm sorry. I'm going on.
That's brilliant. No, that's genius. I like that.
It's definitely over 15 minutes. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You got 4 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, I guess I'll give my time back to the room then.
No, dude, I'm enjoying this. I like this. So you had a gig, you had like some sort of competition comedy wise. You didn't win. Satan thought you were upset about it. He fucking offered you a deal for your soul. You learned how to play the fiddle or something.
No, you know what's fucked up? No, hold on now. I'm going to cut you off right there because what's really funny is this fucking guy teased me. Satan teased me. The last time that I met, like when I first met him, he was like in awe of me compared to the other people. He was like, he really liked me a lot.
And then I judged with him the next time, and we got along. We were, but he offered me some gig that he does up in what's that place up in northern New York where all the witches, Salem. He goes up to Salem once a year for some big Satanist party, and
He wanted to fuck you, dude.
Definitely, 100%. But he teased this whole thing. That was it's funny because that was the way he was selling it to me. Maybe he did want me to perform with him, but there was something else there, unfortunately. But the fact that he's dressed like Satan and not that he's dressed like Satan, that's his whole thing. Like, for all I know, he is Satan. And I didn't get the fucking offer at the crossroads from Satan. I just got him being like walking by and being like, "Hey, you're really good. I'm gonna call you one time," and like not asking for my number. Like, that's what I got.
Yeah. But also,
So
man, like, I really dig your style of humor. I really do. I don't think people recognize it.
Thank you.
So yours is like it's chaos and it's performative. And that's hard to come off in a comment section.
Yes, it is.
Right?
It
Yeah.
certainly is.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's hard to come off anytime, really. I've learned.
True, but yours is like performative and like you like to step outside of the box. Like, if there was a box, you're like, fuck that box.
Well, so last night I went back on stage right away, like after bombing, or not bombing, but after losing that thing. I was like, now I have to go and like do well, like all the way. I have to like feel good, because it really kind of hurt me that I like I should have prepared more for that thing, and that's what hurt me that night. Not that I lost. So I went up back on stage last night and I did really well, and I was doing a little too well, and then I stopped doing well on purpose. And I was like, I just stopped talking. I was like, and I just stared at the crowd. And my friend T-Bone was there, and he's cracking up. And it was just like, and everybody's like, what the fuck is going on right now? And the team was just sitting there like cracking up, like, yes, now I'm back.
but like, your style of comedy, dude, is like, it's the reason why it's not recognized is because you're not giving it's more about your personal experience. You know what I mean? Where a lot of other people I see, it's like for the crowd's experience.
Well,
and I admire that, man.
No, well, thank you, because that's kind of, that wasn't something that I was doing consciously at first. That was just how I live life in general. Yeah. I am like, that's why I do the jester thing, because I'm more of a jester than anything. I'm a mirror from the fucking start. I was like, like this weird little kid that like at a fucking holiday party with a bunch of grown adults, I'd be killing it in a room of 70-year-olds, and I'm like 7 years old. I'm fucking killing.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was, but I was just being a person. I wasn't trying to make people laugh. I just like realized the hypocrisy around me, and I made fun of it. That's all I wasn't making jokes or anything. I was just like mirroring people. Like, what did you just say? Did you just like this guy last night? He was making he's described as, like, the host came up after and said, if a person was the words heebie-jeebies was a person, that's fucking Snipes. That's that guy. So just to describe Snipes for a second, but Snipes is up on stage and he goes, I've had objects in my ass. I've had objects. And so he always heckles. He always interrupts people, and it's really rude. I've actually done a full set just embarrassing him, not even making people laugh, just embarrassing him, because he was so rude to everyone else that night. So I had to say something. Like, he was being real good that night, but I had to say one heckle. I was like, bro, did you just quote the word objects? Like, that doesn't make sense. At least make sense. And again, like, I wasn't I wasn't really going for a
You're
laugh.
an asshole.
Yeah, I was just there. I was just being an asshole.
Yeah.
And what I've learned to do over the years is be an asshole as little as possible. Because otherwise I again, like people, I'm almost never an asshole for no reason. It happens. You know, I'm having a bad day and I just unload on somebody.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I'm sure it happens, but it's almost almost always a reaction. And if you I bet the bank on that. I do that very consciously. And sometimes it's not even for an audience. It's just for the person to have somebody not have a fucking yes man around them for a change. That's my biggest
Also,
goal in comedy right now.
I think
to be the no man in the room.
Yeah. I think that AK really hit the nail on the head. He said Phil is chaotistic.
That is
AK,
so I'm gonna write that down, and if you don't mind, I'm actually gonna make myself that's gonna be my shirt.
Yeah, Phil, if you don't mind,
face,
put it in the
and
comments.
It's gonna say chaotistic.
Yeah, chaotistic. That
is brilliant. I fucking love that.
Travis, right before you said that, I reacted that comment. I saw it and I reached over here. Play it back, guys. I reached over and I reacted, and then you read it because I really like that.
You know, it was funny. I had one of those happen with the guest tonight. I forgot her name. Amanda, was it? Or I forgot.
No, it was Kristie.
Not even close.
No, it's KIrstie or KIrstie.
So I had a comment about the guest Bob, and she said it like right after I commented it. It was really funny. I was like, wow, this girl, I said something like, this girl must be completely different on stage. And then she was like, yeah, I'm like really uncomfortable doing this not on stage.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching her. I'm like, I've seen her perform, I think. And I think I talked to her in Austin. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I recognize her. Probably not though. I'm probably just being retarded. But I know, I know she's funny, and like I was watching, I was like, man, she must be completely different. And then she said it right after. I love timing things like that.
Well, AK said Phil is chaotistic, and this guy, Mike Freezy Coolin, said this guy's a fraud.
Wait, who's Mike? Who's Mike Frenzy? Mike Frenzy?
Not important. He's a nobody.
No, I want to know who this guy is. He's talking shit, and I don't recognize the name. And it's like,
Michael.
I don't like. If you're gonna talk about me, at least be known. You know what I mean?
He said you're a fraud.
He's right. He's not even good at roasting because he's just stating facts.
He's just pointing facts. Yeah, exactly.
That's not enough, Mike. All right. Anyway, I love you guys. I really I do appreciate what you guys do, because it is one of the biggest. I've been able to use it as a platform very easily with my defective brain, and I really appreciate that, because it's far and wide, man, far and fucking wide. And I'm being cheesy, but I'm not like, God damn it, man. It's nice because, like, you know, at least 2 or 3 of your serial killers out there, like AK, like that dude. I mean, come on. AK's got like 9 of the 5 fucking details you need to be a serial killer.
No, not AK, dude.
Yeah, but AK's kind of guy. I would let AK kill me. Kyle too. I think if he turned out that he was the food he was cooking was his neighbors, I wouldn't be surprised. But I also, you know what, to be perfect, and to be honest, this isn't a joke, I wouldn't feel much different about them either. They're pretty funny, pretty interesting people. Everyone has their hobbies,
Yeah, some people like cooking people.
And it seems like he's pretty fucking good at it.
Yeah,
so,
if you're
like,
gonna be cannibalizing, fucking do it right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know, if it turned out to be like a fucking fry cook at McDonald's, I'd be like, all right, dude, maybe find a new hobby. You know what I mean? But Kyle's food, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
He's over here caramelizing his neighbors.
I'd probably try it even if it was, my own family. I'd probably try it. It's just, put some mango on there. Oh my God. Woo.
Yeah. If I'm gonna be murdered, at least, if the end result is being covered in like yams and pomegranates and shit, there's worse ways to go. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I could smell it when I and like, I don't even know what it smells like, and I could fucking smell it when I look at his fucking videos and food.
You know, they say back in the day when they used to like set people on fire as like a form of torture, death.
Wait, back in the day?
Yeah, well, or today. But they say the odd thing about it, like, if they had like the Salem witch trials and they would like burn a witch at the stake, they said the odd thing about it was your mouth would start watering because the smell of the person cooking actually smelled delicious.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kyle knows all about it.
I'm not, again, I'm not surprised. Like they were probably starving. They were probably fucking, half of them were all fucked up on whatever the witches were also fucked up on. Like there was some crazy shit going on at those times. Yeah, crazy human experience when you're food deprived and your food has, natural acid in it and shit. It's crazy shit is going on in your mind.
True.
Let's burn her. That is one of them. One of the things that was happening. That was crazy.
And Kyle said with a little garlic butter, of course.
Of course. And his butters. Oh my God. His butters, like, Kyle, I don't understand. Like, it's weird watching a guy who does not ejaculate, while I'm ejaculating to one of the butters that you've made. Like, it's a weird kind of like parallel that, like, I don't know where the parallel is, but it's there somewhere.
Yeah.
Sorry. Again, this interview was going a little too well, so I had to tone it
all
down.
Right, so that's been 25 minutes. Let's get him the fuck out of here.
Thank you, guys.
Love you, man.
Right. Peace, bro.
He got all serious at the end. All right, if you could help out Phil, please. And I know you're already sending a link to our closer.
Yep.
And CPC, Clinton Patrick Kofia, he said, Harmon's definitely never smelled a person burn. That shit stinks so bad. I'll be the first one to tell you, no, I have not. I've never smelled a person burning. If you have, I'm sorry.
As a person who has been a stoner since like 2009, I can tell you, the smell of burning hair would probably ruin it.
Yeah, true.
What's up, gentlemen?
Hair to burn. What's going on, brother?
What's up?
What's up? I can't see you guys.
Nice connection. Damn, and this is the best connection you've ever had.
Hell yeah. I finally got hooked up to the Wi-Fi. I've been doing some cleaning today.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You got a mothership shirt on?
Yeah. I've got my CWG shirt is in the washing machine right now.
Oh, I wasn't saying it because of that. Travis can't even fit into his, so it's all good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, trying to preserve the structural integrity of it right now.
That's really fascinating, actually.
Yeah, well.
Who was that tonight? Somebody kept saying fascinating. God, it was like who was the second guest tonight?
Drew?
No, Phil.
Oh, Phil was just on.
Castor.
No, Castor.
Oh, Philip Castor. Yeah.
He's like fascinating. I was dying laughing. I thought fucking Lombardo's stuff was really great. I mean, that was entertaining and funny, and especially because he's almost a William Montgomery type, where you got to get to know him to then understand it's a bit.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain to people that maybe never had like a one-on-one interaction with him. It's like that's why he changed his name as Jester as well, because people were taking him too seriously. And that's a perfect way to describe it. Like when William Montgomery bombed like a couple months ago or whatever, I didn't.
Is that all right? Did that fuck that up?
No. See how it just fixed itself?
Cool,
Like, I
dude.
didn't view that as a bomb, man. I viewed it as he didn't have his crowd, you know? So, like, I'm glad that we're Phil Lombardo's crowd because he definitely needs that.
Yeah, they were there to
Deserves
see a guy who just makes basic observations about people with autotune. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. What's been going on with you, man? You couldn't make it on last week, so I'm glad you're on this week.
Yeah, I was a little busy, preoccupied and stuff. Man, I think CWG's had probably one of the best weeks in Kill Tony.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yes.
mean, lighting up the stages between Sancho and
Alexa.
Alexa. I was gonna fuck up her name.
Yeah.
And you
It's
the
all
week
good.
prior.
You the week prior. Then we also had, he's not really part of CWG. I think he's in the group, but Ryan Shields was on. He does the podcast with Mio Love. So yeah,
Okay,
man, it's pretty cool.
I know Mio was on the Little Boy. I saw her name
Yes.
on the list, you know, and I
Yep.
recognize her name from obviously her being a special guest.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really cool.
Yeah, she said she did well too. I reached out to her. I was like, "How'd it go?" And she said, "It's fucking awesome."
That's awesome, dude.
Glad to hear that.
That's sick, man.
Yep, that's gonna be your next step, dude. Little boy.
Oh, I know, dude. We were talking about this the other day, and it's like, oh, I can't wait to do the Little Boy, and I was like, oh, that is not a statement you should say this close to Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been grinding hard, really trying to put myself out there to some other promoters and letting people know that I'm looking for opportunity. That, you know, yeah. I started this new tactic about a week ago, and it's where I've started sharing like friends of mine's comedy posts, like their shows and stuff, even if I'm not a part of it. It's like, you know, like JJ Alexander, he's got a great show. I think he's doing tomorrow night in Sioux Falls, South Dakota with Enrique. And I shared that, and then I followed Enrique and followed the other, probably what I presume to be like the promoter or the person that, you know, is at that venue.
Was that Asian woman?
No, that's a different one. I've been doing it to everybody, like sharing everybody's stuff.
That's how to do it, man.
So, but you know, oddly enough, someone did reach out to me. You know, I can't make it this Friday, but it just lets me know that wasn't a bad move. That was a very smart, you know, someone sees this, oh shit, this is Offender, you know, and then that was kind of their reaction. So I was happy with that.
Smart.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What'd you guys think about the episode?
Of your episode?
Yeah, because I missed last week.
We haven't been able to talk about it. You and I talk damn near every day, so it's hard to differentiate. Well, you know how I feel about it. I don't know if you talked to Travis about it.
No, I mean, I think we might have said something that night, but
yeah. Oh yeah, in Discord. Yeah.
What'd you think, Travis?
I thought it was fucking awesome. Like, the first thing that came to my mind was, I don't know if I should mention it, but yeah, fuck that one guy in particular. Fucking worst set of 2025. First of all, no, it wasn't. And even if it was, like, you went out and proved that you fucking got it that night. Second big joke book, Tony didn't just hand those fucking things out.
Yeah.
You weren't.
He did ask me if I was gonna sell it, and I was like, "Fuck no, dude! I'm a diehard fan. I'm not selling this shit, dude."
Yeah.
Speaking of which, $50. I'll buy it off you right now. $50. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I know you're not.
Oh, you already have your own big joke book. I'm sitting here looking at it right now.
I know.
You have your very own special one. I don't know if anybody caught the interview of Boneseye Adrian. Man, he said some really great stuff, and I personally, I've talked to that guy, and he's a busy person, but he's super nice, a very sweet man, and yeah, he did an interview on a podcast, and he just talked about how the interview in Kill Tony, you should let people know like who you are, that you can almost let down the character and that stuff, and like I watched that clip today, so
Where
it just
was
really
that?
What now?
Where was that?
Serena Teal's podcast. She had Adrian, the Boneseye guy. So I'm not sure of his last name, so I'm a little bit nervous about fucking it up. But what I will say though is like I was proud because during my interview there came up that portion like, oh, you make money in comedy. I'm like, yeah, you know, I bark across the city. If I can tell any promoter that's out there that, yo, what do you need and how can I help? You know, now I want some stage time and I'd like to make some money as well. But I don't know. It's really cool. I was happy with that. Harlan was a wild one. I will give it that. Harlan is a wild man, dude. To try to stay loose with him, you know, but I mean he went real easy on me. I didn't think it was nothing too crazy. I will say it's crazy how he did the damn pork and beans joke.
Yes, I was just about to bring that up.
Yeah. I should have slowed down some, but like I also didn't want. I wanted to get something like keep it back and forth, but then when you do that, sometimes you get stepped on. Which I had that happen a couple times on the jokes, but the crowd still laughed. So that's like kind of win some, you lose some there.
Well,
no,
he did mention that you ever met a woman with a can of beans tattooed on her leg, which is hilarious in itself. And then you were like, yeah, Celia Contreras.
Yeah.
Which was fucking great, dude.
Well, I rode back with her from Skankfest, and we had thrown around the idea of roasting each other. And so I was up there the entire time like, oh, man, I bet her pussy tastes like pork and beans. You know, I was just like, that was the one joke I had in my brain. I'm like, 10 hours to get home. Don't forget this joke. Her pussy tastes like pork and beans. And then like for Harlan to be the guest and shit, I was like, if I say it one more time, she'll appear. So I got to be careful.
Did you a little off topic, but not really? Anybody that didn't catch Harlan Highway, rarely do I watch it. Rarely do I watch any podcasts. I just don't really have time. But he had Andy Dick on his show, and it was the day before he overdosed. So that was pretty wild to watch. I was like, fuck, I gotta watch this. If you know, this was the day before and Harlan still dropped the episode. I was like, God damn, what are they talking about? But yeah, hopefully Andy's doing all right.
Yeah, I mean that's a sad position to be in. So no, but what else was I gonna tell you? I've got that show coming up December 27th at the Vulcan. Make sure you get your tickets. You can DM me or just follow the link online. It's at the Vulcan, 7:30. It's gonna be a kick-ass show. We got some really great comedians. Jason Vest is on it, Sarah Sloan, Rachel Wolfson, Heath Cordis, and a lot of the heavy hitters from the Kill Tony universe. So
make sure to share it again. And then I'll share it as well. And I'll share it in Comedy Writers Guild.
Yeah, anybody, feel free to share it. It helps me a lot. It shows that I have a good, solid base of people. So if you're a CWG OG member and I bought you one of these shirts, you got to share my post, people. You got to help a brother out. It's hard to do that.
So when there's 15 people in here right now. So when we had, when we had Kristie and Yoni on the podcast, right? They are probably one of the most popular people we've ever had on. You guys shared that over 70 times. Now, if we could get like that same, you know, level of excitement for our boy who is trying to make it, that makes all the difference in the world. If like the least you can do is share somebody's stuff, like that's what Comedy Writers Guild's all about. Getting small comics out there. So like hopefully we see 15 shares on the one that either I or Offender share. That would be great.
Yeah. Maybe don't go share that one reel. Don't do that.
No.
Please, for the love of God, don't nobody do that.
But if you want to, you could share the other one. Oh, that's not the right one. Never mind. It's not on the right one. But you can share the song.
Oh, speaking of that, since Harmon, like I called Harmon this week and I told him, I said, man, I got this genius idea and I need your help. And I've got to put it in your brain because Harmon, you were right. It was just going, it's going in Gary's head. It's in everybody's head that I've told because it's funny. And I want to take the interview. If anybody makes EDM music, I want to take the questions from the interview and my answers where they're like, "Oh, tell us about your life," and I'm like, "I'm not homeless no more. I've got a bathroom."
Yeah. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Yeah.
And then it goes somewhere in there. It's like, "Have you been decorating?" I'm like, "I've got a medicine cabinet, medicine cabinet, medicine cabinet." Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's not decorating. So I've got a couple of people working on it, but if anybody's watching this and wants to help a brother out, I'm telling you, I feel like we can make ourselves a banger. You know?
Hell yeah, dude.
So
So
it's just an idea.
we got a couple comments in here. People acting like Andy Dick's text breaks. No. Jason Vest is dope. This is from Kyle Yankowski. Jason Vest is dope. Got an episode with him Tuesday coming out. Oh, I didn't know he was on Higher.
Yeah, he actually shout out Kyle Yamkowski. He said that Kyle was such a great host. He was really shocked and that he was super professional and just like Jason said, he had a great time. So shout out Kyle Yamkowski. You guys make sure you go watch his stuff, follow it.
Hell yeah. I'll be petty for a second. And thank you, Jason, for dipping out of the Comedy Writers Guild one that I invited you to. But it's all good. It's all love around here.
Well,
Amanda Burns said, "Heard, offender. Thank you for the Comedy Writers Guild shirt." So Amanda is saying she's going to share your mic that you have coming up.
Yeah. Any content in general, just so everybody knows, it really helps boost the views. And the more views you get, the more people that get attracted to your page.
Absolutely.
So I think that's something now that I'm actually stable, I have internet, I'm in a house or an apartment or whatever. Like that's the next part of the game. And Gary had these fucking dope ass fucking boards. Let me see if I can show you guys. Turn this camera around. Boom. See these whiteboards?
Yes.
So we're gonna get ready to hang them up on the walls.
Hell yeah.
And like
Careful.
Canvas the room. Careful what? Oh shit. See, that's crazy.
At least they're whiteboards.
You're not helping, dude.
I can't help myself, dude.
Yeah. No, but it's coming together, man. It's not too bad.
Yep. That's what you're talking about with that energy and bringing it into the universe. Fucking talking about it. And
check this out.
Oh, you got more hangers now.
Well, more shirts too.
Yeah, I know, but you only had one hanger before, you know?
Yeah,
so,
I know. I have more.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
All my shit coming together, man. So, I mean, not to give you all the MTV cribs of my place, but I'm just saying, when I first moved in, it was like, hey, this is what it looks like. This is how chasing your dreams and sticking to a plan and then coming up, like shit changes. You got to fucking overcome that adversity, So what? Okay, so what? Someone thinks you had the worst set of 2025. You know what though? I was in a prison cell thinking about one day I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna be on that stage. So I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, man.
It's like I said that day, you win some, you lose some. And dude, I'm winning every day I'm out there chasing this dream. I'm winning. And that was another thing that Boneseye said in his interview was like, that's why it doesn't matter about the money that you chase. And real artists are willing to put themselves through hell. They're living in their car. They're doing this, like chasing this. And yeah, that's the part I can embrace the suck, dude. That's fucking just every day. So that none of that bothers me,
Yeah. So we have Gary Gia in the chat. He said, "Offender celebrates Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa."
Man, I had this joke I was trying to write when we was down in New Orleans. Because I'll be honest, I went to the strip club quite a few times. Okay, every night that I was there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was that extensive, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, right, just about every night. I went once. Yeah, but I went.
He said, I don't know. I went
Four
once.
4 out of 7.
Okay.
4 out of 7. I didn't get lap dances or nothing. I mean, dude.
Okay.
Look, dude, I ain't got to explain to you. I don't have no wife. Okay.
True.
Yeah, or girlfriend, or even a friend that's a girl. You know, like.
Yeah.
To me, it's like going to a safari. You know, you're not sure which one's gonna try to kill you.
Yeah.
No, but what was I gonna say? Oh, soliloquies. I want to. Yes, I want to say that this is a New Orleans stripper
Soliloquy.
soliloquy, but she's white.
Okay.
I've recently learned that maybe I just ain't trying to
Muddy the waters.
Yeah.
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 Exactly.
I get
So
it.
she's a white girl named Soliloquy.
I can see that.
Soliloquy is what? Just a short poem?
Something like that.
Yeah, soliloquy. Here, I'll let you know right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry I'm an idiot, but
No, I thought I knew exactly what it was.
Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
No.
Hey Alexa, subscribe to Comedy Writers Guild.
An act of speaking one's thoughts aloud.
Oh my God, she can't be white, dude. That's crazy.
Well, you said she's a stripper. She's not in a movie theater. When by oneself or regardless of any hearers, especially by a character in a play. Huh. I did not think that's what soliloquy meant.
Yeah, me either. All right, I can make that work into something.
Yeah.
I kind of like that she's white. And then she doesn't care. That's a Karen. Soliloquy's middle name is Karen. Bada bing.
Dude, you were trying so hard to not muddy waters that you're muddying the joke.
Well, you
Fuck
know.
it. Make her black, dude.
No, I don't know. But a stripper named Soliloquy, that's so funny.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I
there's
like
something there. I'm going to work on it. It's going to happen.
There is something there for sure.
But yeah, other than that, guys, I've got on Saturday, I'm going to be working with a show with Eddie Larsa called New Faces. I believe it's at Roscoe's. I want to say that's the location. Correct, Gary?
Yeah, Roscoe's.
New Faces. Yeah.
Eddie Larson. Great
Okay.
show.
Yeah, so I'll be doing that show on Saturday, and then I'll be at Muggsy's after that, barking from 6:30 to 8:30. Show at 8:30, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have flyers for those that you can share, post?
Yeah, so I'll get some digital ones for you.
Yeah, do
Absolutely.
that, man, because like you're doing better. You had a little dip in your online presence, but like you're doing better with that, with trying to grow that. Also,
Yeah.
I would really take into consideration what I told you, dude, with changing your name to Offender on Facebook. Because when
Okay.
you're on Kill Tony, Jacob isn't mentioned once. It's always Offender.
Yeah, I'll see what I got to do that. I was trying to link the damn new account today to the new phone. Like my old account with that new phone. Pain in the ass. They want to send me a text number to this number. I don't have that number. The fuck's wrong with you? Just take a picture of my dick already and give access to my shit. Sorry.
Your phone definitely has plenty of pictures of that, I'm sure.
Nah. But hell yeah, guys. I heard some of the joke concepts. Let's run through it real quick, just see what we come up with.
Yes, sir. I got it ready for you right here. All right. What kind of action does Santa get into once Christmas is over?
I said he goes to Burning Man and fucks the Easter Bunny.
Okay. If Jesus came back, what new trend would be condemned as a sin?
What new trend would be condemned as a sin?
Yeah, I was thinking about taking that part out and just saying what would be condemned as a sin.
Okay, what would be condemned as a sin? Uh, fucking the politicians trading that money that behind the deal, the door shit, insider trading with the politicians.
Yeah,
Definitely a sin.
isn't that already a sin? You know what I mean? Like
Okay,
that should be
well,
ended.
fuck, man. All right, it should be a sin not to fuck on the first date.
Oh, I can get down. Hold up. Not that I'm dating, but for everybody out there, fuck yeah, I'm down with that.
I'm just saying, get some brother, get some love.
That one would actually work for this too. 'Tis the season to fuck on the first date.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, 'tis the season to fuck bitches and get funny.
I'm wearing the family friendly one tonight, partners and punchlines. But
Yeah. Punchline in that mama's pussy. All right, too far there. I lost it.
All right, so here's one. I don't know if you want it. What the fuck is Kwanzaa?
That's old buddy's birthday. No, I'm joking.
Oh shit. All right, we'll edit that out.
Nah, you keep it in there. It could be anybody, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what is Kwanzaa? What is Kwanzaa?
Yeah, and this one was an actual question. It wasn't
What
like,
day is Kwanzaa on?
Apparently, a lot of them.
yeah, it's like Hanukkah.
When's it start though?
Day after Christmas.
Yeah, see, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
I don't know what you're saying.
They're not on time. They're late. They're always late. I mean, I didn't do that, dude. I am just saying what is the truth. You mean to tell me it starts the day after?
The joke wrote itself. You just like led the horse.
Do you know why they have to start it the day after?
Why?
You gotta wait for the white people to get the gifts first. Oh shit!
Oh my god, dude!
That is a great joke.
Dude, write that shit down. Write that shit down. Have some.
Ain't nobody stealing my shit. Y'all can all suck it.
Yeah.
It's hard out here for racist rapists.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
That's a joke, folks. Let's just be.
Yeah. I'll make sure that that's not edited out. So don't worry.
Yeah. No, but other than that, man, I'm kicking ass and taking names. Really trying to get after it. So.
Phil Lombardo said killer Kwanzaa joke, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing about it too. Is like you got to know a little bit about it. You know, hey, what day is it? Oh, it's the day after. I mean, hell, the joke was right there.
I didn't even. I wasn't
And
even.
the tag is really nice, dude, because you got to let the white people get the gifts first. I mean,
that's true comedic timing right there, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Also, their time.
Okay, on to the next one.
Yeah. Sorry.
No. Well, actually, that's the last one. But
that was the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
4.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Well, hell yeah, gentlemen! I think we did it.
We're really doing it. We're really doing it, offender.
We're really doing it, Travis.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Well,
good episode tonight, guys. Shout out to all the members and the commenters.
Absolutely.
Please make sure to like, share, and follow.
Yes, sir. And then make sure to share that as well so I can share it too.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, man. All right, brother. Love you, man.
Peace.
All right. Well, that concludes tonight's episode 45. Yep. And we had Kristie Hayden on. not Kristie Hayden. So, guys, go give her a follow. Her socials are down below. Thank you all for coming tonight. Everybody who made it on made this actually a really great episode. There's going to be a lot of clips from this one. Very funny. Thank you guys for bringing the funny, man. What a fun time. Travis, you have anything you want to add to that?
Damn sure. So, my show, Power Sauce, formerly known as the Vibecast, will be coming back next Wednesday, Christmas Eve, regular time, 8 p.m. Central Time, doing a Christmas episode of Power Sauce. But in the meantime, be sure to check out Kyle's podcast, Higher Consciousness, Lower Standards. Just had Mike Eaton, just about to get Jason Vest on. That's going to be a good one. So stay tuned. And yeah, back to you.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what I like to hear. It's been months. Yeah, he's coming back, guys. And stick around, or actually rather come back next Thursday for Christmas, right? I know you guys got family and all that, but in case you don't, you always have your Comedy Writers Guild family. And we will be here. We will be live on Christmas, and we will be interviewing none other than the man himself, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus will be on the podcast. I can't wait, man. I got a few fucking questions for him. Yeah, it's going to be a good time, guys. But again, thank you all for coming on, for coming in the comments, for bringing the funny. Until next time, we love you guys.
Peace.
Could you call them a bunch of cocksuckers for me?
They're all a bunch of cocksuckers, but they did a great job tonight.
That's right.
I love you.
You
brother.
did a great job. Love you, Joey.